Oh, yeah, that's not working.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, the cameras.
Oh, yeah, I'm like, okay.
Oh,
It's fine as long as I don't lean way forward.
I have to go way over here.
You're good. You're good. You're pending.
Turn.
There you go.
You're live, by the way.
yeah.
That's
oh,
better.
hi.
Feel the corner of your eye. I don't know why that made me laugh so much.
Where?
I'll be over here.
We just go
Well,
somewhere that way.
All right.
Hello, everybody, and
Sorry, we're
welcome to Dicey Adventures.
We're good at this.
The only professional D&D stream where we have our cameras right.
Yeah.
It's so dark.
Yeah. So let me get some more lighting.
Alright, I'll turn the lights on.
There you go.
We both are wearing black.
Basically, you would.
There we go. Emily's giving us the
Oh,
light.
thanks. I'll be rude off.
Lewis is like lit up.
It's my aura from heaven.
Yeah.
Your hero aura.
I just
My
keep sneaking
hero
into the
aura.
bottom left.
It's like you're really slowly.
All right.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Dicey Adventures. And that's. Oh.
I need a picture.
I was trying to make him glowing. He is Sinjin after all. It's like, it is like the angels, the heavens have opened up and the angels have started singing Sinjin's praises.
Hero of the campaign.
Yeah.
Shut up. Pretty much.
You guys can't blame me anymore about this stuff. You guys keep building up his own ego for this.
Well, no one else in the
Did it,
party
did it,
would
did it.
exactly take.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh my god.
Well, we are not the most
Anyway, we're
focused
playing a
tonight.
game. So
Oh,
let's
this
play a
might be
game.
I'm
interesting.
completely.
We're very
Is it
focused
better?
today.
That
Okay.
needs to be by Kayla, not by us.
I was trying to get it like closer to her, but it doesn't
Maybe if
work.
you just hold it
What?
over the table.
Here, I'll just brighten them again. Just give me a
Yeah.
Oh,
moment.
that's right. That's what you did last time. Is you just increased our light.
Yeah, just. Well, maybe not.
I think we already are bright.
Why, I should be able to at least click that thing. Configure. Deactivate. Activate.
This
Cool.
is thrilling stuff.
Configure.
Thanks for
It didn't
anyone
even
who's
deactivate.
Still...
The camera's
Hanging with us.
the camera's gone rogue.
Can you click on that last one?
No, he
I
turned it
can't
off,
even
so it wasn't
deactivate
playing.
it.
Well, I thought he was
I
like,
will.
No, that's the
It's
only one that
become
actually makes my
sentient.
face seeable.
Wait, here. I'll just darken the other people.
I think everyone can see this fine. I don't
Yeah, I
think
think
it
we're good.
matters.
I think we're good.
See, now
It's
let's,
not. It's not about darkening others. To
Yeah,
Now-
no,
it's
it
about
looks more
being-
even.
now it looks
We're
more
good.
even.
Let's go.
all right. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome for the third time to Dicey Adventures and our continued campaign of the Tales of Talerian. So, are we ready to
Yes.
kick off where we left? Okay. So, you had begun your journey through the Shadow Pass from Grimstone Keep, where you were sneaking your way through the rough landscape of rock and shadow. You were discovered at one point, and you encountered a strange creature that shrieked out in a horrible voice that, and just looking into the eyes, caused three of you to drop. You, after a tense situation, you were able to defeat the Bodak and the few skeletons that were nearby, and continued your journey. You set up camp for the evening, rested, and begun your journey again, continuing through the pass. Ash, you noticed off to the side that there appeared to be a strange opening to the off to the side a little bit, and you saw a trickling of water. But based on your understanding of rain and all this stuff, there was no stream or anything like that that would be feeding or where water should be coming down. So it kind of caught your attention. Fury decided to go up and investigate it, smelled it, sniffed it,
Nope.
tasted it.
I did not do the first two.
Okay, he just looked at it.
He just literally drank it.
and then decided to drink some. And in doing so, he has fallen unconscious, is at 0 hit points, and is in death saving throws. So
I
that
think I
is
succeeded one.
that is where I don't think we even rolled any.
I think I succeeded one.
Okay.
So that is where we are currently. Is starting with that. So
I feel like we've
you
been
have fallen down. 6 seconds are going by.
What the heck? Enid,
I'm gonna go and
I just want to
Cure
point out
wounds
that I did
him.
not tell him to do that. He just did it
we're gonna
on his own.
restore him to his.
I'm gonna try
So you cast Cure
Cure
Wounds,
Wounds.
and
I think you need to
it
restore
does not
him.
go.
Restore his health.
The
Okay.
healing does not take effect. I need you to make a death saving throw.
Then I'm going to try Lesser Restoration.
Oh what?
Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
I had my Constitution, right?
Yeah.
So 16.
Oh no, death saving throw is just
Straight.
roll.
Oh,
Straight.
well, I got 10.
Oh, okay, so that's a
That's all you
success.
needed.
Okay, so after this, you kind of you cast that, and you watch as you see the magic and kind of almost sucking out of his as you cast the spell. It releases this sickly black gas almost from his lungs.
can I do a healing word at the same time, right after she does that?
You can
I'll do a healing word at first.
healing word. Okay, make another death saving throw for me real quick.
It's just 1d4 plus my...
Yeah.
17.
Okay. Yeah. So you see him breathing a little bit easier, and then
7 hit points if it works.
and then with that, having the poison removed from your system somewhat, your eyes open up, and you feel awful. You feel more tired than you've ever felt in your life. Your body just aches, and whatever was inside of you, it feels like it's lingering. And so
1 out
for-
of 10. Don't recommend it.
Yeah, why would
So-
you drink that?
for the next
Nothing in this place is
4
good.
days, your maximum hit points are reduced by 10. And you have disadvantage on Constitution saving throws.
What about this horrible place and this water said, hey, let's drink this?
Yeah,
We
that didn't
literally
really
have
seem
water
like
on
it
us.
should have been the conclusion you went with there.
I think there was a reason why we were telling you guys to make sure you had rations and prepared things. Stuff here is
I forgot this
not.
guy was with
Like,
who is speaking?
I'm Vince.
It's the narrator.
Did you guys not meet?
Broken the fourth wall.
started from us, the process.
I was like, I don't know who's talking. Okay.
Gollum comes from around the
I'm
corner.
with you.
Do you feel okay? You don't look like you feel okay.
I don't feel okay.
Do you need to throw up? Go do it back there. It already smells bad enough
Do
in
you need
this
more
place.
restoring?
Just let me stay here for a
Need a
little
drink
bit.
of water?
So you guys are currently in. So Vince is kind of at the mouth of that opening. You guys kind of went up a little bit. You do see that the path that you're on, where the water is trickling down, you do see that it does continue on a little bit.
I know we just woke up and stuff, but should we take at least a short rest while he catches his breath?
A little would be good.
That was the first time I've deep poisoned someone, so I could rest.
Maybe in case we run into more screamy things. That might be good.
Alright, let's just short rest, right? We don't want to wait another 8 hours here.
No.
Okay.
So
we'll
you
take a
guys
short
begin a short rest. You see Ash kind of holds the staff. How are you feeling today? How is Ash feeling today?
Probably still pretty blue.
But Schneidenfreud?
It's a,
Schadenfreude.
it's a terrible place.
Happiness
There's like
at
no
others'
trees, there's
misfortune?
nothing.
Mhm.
It's just a dead
Okay.
place. It's awful.
But you get happiness from Fury's misfortune.
No.
You do see there is still a tinge of orange underneath her eyebrows or underneath her cheeks, kind of highlighting your cheekbones. Kind of just whatever remnant of anger or frustration is still kind of there. But you do see the majority of her body has shifted to a more blue color.
That's what use anger hit dice. If you need them.
I'm good for now.
So you did some
Yeah.
hit dice. Okay. So again, you plant staff, the space becomes more homey. Okay, so is there anything else you wish to do during the short rest?
Should we give them any sort of... I'm just going to talk to just her. Should we give them any sort of... I don't know. I feel like they're just following us kind of blindly. And I know I'm very charismatic and awesome and everyone wants to be around me. But I feel like even that may have its limits when we get there. Should we tell them anything about why we're maybe going here?
I've been thinking about that too. I think they should have all the information probably even before we entered this place, but it just never seemed like the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
I guess story time while we're resting.
Don't leave you.
Yeah.
Is this something
Just
that
kidding.
you wish for me to be a part of as well?
I mean, you're putting your life on the line
Yeah.
to come with us, so you might as well know why we're coming.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna take a nap. I don't care.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I guess you probably don't know Callie, but Ash, you know that my dad died when I was younger, and my mother and brother died more recently. But
Mom died when you were younger. Dad and brother died.
mm-mm.
Never mind. Sorry. Your backstory, not mine.
Yeah.
I have it wrong.
Lewis.
I have it wrong.
Try to correct people's. No D20 for you.
And
Yeah, I'm uninspired. Really should give me a
before I met you in Tea Garden, I had found this. If I remember my backstory correctly, I had found this pendant that led me to find out some more information about my brother, and I think he might have played a part in my father's death because I've learned, was a member of these cloaks that we found. This
We don't
Order
know
of
if he was a
Daxter.
member.
I mean, I don't know what to... I've just been finding out some information that's really confused me, and...
How did you find it all out?
The Veiled One visited me while I was sleeping.
Oh, yeah. That's a good way to learn things. I don't know who that is.
You probably don't want to know who it
It's her deity.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
One who gives her her power.
So, like, your friend?
Sure.
Her
yeah.
best friend.
That's how they exchange power.
Yes.
That's a different.
yes.
It's only while they're
I did almost
sleeping.
say, but I stopped. But now it's back.
By the way, I'm not actually sleeping. I'm totally eavesdropping
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Am I forgetting anything?
So we're really just seeking answers, and we don't have a real concrete plan.
Like,
Oh.
Well, that's why we're here.
Yep.
But, like, so
I just
we're
wanna
going
know
through
what-
all this stuff and we don't know what we're, like, doing?
Adventuring.
Yeah.
It's not a very nice place.
It's not.
Do we have a backup plan for if things go wrong?
Yeah, because they probably will.
Most likely they will.
I think the backup plan is we die.
I thought you were
See, I
asleep.
don't like that backup plan.
I mean, I don't really like that backup plan either.
Well,
Have you seen what happened to dead things here? They look gross.
oh yeah. I mean, I've never seen people come really back from here, so.
If things get real bad, we
Well,
will run. But let's hope it doesn't get to that. Let's hope we can find some sort of answers in this tower.
and
Okay.
and though we're here really for a lot of my personal reasons, I think this order is becoming significant again, and so maybe the information we find here can help.
So if we go to the tower and there are lots of the cloaky people in there, what are we gonna do? We have
Did you
a-
say you got cloaks?
Yep.
We do. We could try to infiltrate. Like I said, I don't know
that would be fun.
I don't know if this is like a worldwide group where we could be like, oh, we're from this branch over here. That's why you don't know us. Or if it's like a real tight-knit group and then they're going to be like, we know you're not.
The cloaks wouldn't fit you.
What?
You're too little.
I'm wearing one right now. It's fine.
It's got like a long train dragging
Me and
behind.
Fury have been wearing it for like the past day.
I sewed it with my kit.
Yep. Him,
While we
her
were
jeweler's
in,
kit.
while we were in the,
I got a lot of free time, okay?
we were in the cart for a while.
We were.
Okay, so we're going to go to the tower we don't really know anything about, put on these cloaks of the people we killed, and just walk in there and hope for the best.
Well, the people we thought we killed, but they're all alive.
That doesn't make it better.
Is it that different
I mean,
than
we
every
didn't
other
commit
plan
a crime.
I have no idea what plans you guys have had. Is this what you guys normally do?
We don't
Yeah, this
normally
is
have
generally how
plans.
things go.
To be honest, this is more planning, potential planning, than we've ever done.
We usually get all the way there before we have this discussion rather than halfway there.
Do you make it out of
So
really
we're
easily?
improving.
I mean, we're still here
died.
now.
I mean,
Yeah.
pretty, like,
Died.
In all fairness, we're not even
died.
there.
What do you mean
What?
died?
And I-
Died.
Nothing.
You've like
Nobody's
partially died?
No, that's what I said. No one's died.
Well, clearly no one's died because you're all here.
The same with the
It's
horses.
gotten really close. He's had like a broken leg for like 5 years or something.
What?
I
I don't
think
think it was quite that long.
Maybe
was
it
5
seemed like a
weeks.
long time.
It
You
was-
were walking super
It
slow.
was a couple weeks, but it's healed now.
I'm just wondering if we should be a little more like, as we go into this, be a little more strategic.
That's
I mean, you're the
why-
leader.
That's
What do you
literally what
think?
we're doing right now.
That's why I'm.
I mean, a little more strategic than
choosing to
this.
open up.
Like, who's gonna do what? Because we got to be quiet in here, and some of you
We may
guys are a
not
little
find anything there.
less
It may
stealthy
be
than others.
It may be an abandoned tower. We know that
Stick.
we know that from the people back there that some people have gone and found treasure at this place in the
And
past,
come
right?
back.
People
Well, that's
have gone to this tower, acquired treasure, and come back. Maybe it's not really guarded. Maybe it's just full of all the booby traps that we have on our map, and we can
Yeah,
get around
We
those
have a
and be
magic
fine.
map.
Okay, regardless, there's those undead things walking around.
We
And
handled them just fine.
Yeah, we did attract a lot more, and 3 of us went down. I think we should just have a more stealthy plan of how to. Some of you guys are a little less stealthy than others.
I don't do anything quietly.
You know, so do we
Could
need like
you-
a plan?
Possibly turn into something that does things quietly.
I
You
could.
turn into things? Do I already know
Can't
that?
you aid
Yeah, you
us
probably can.
in
Okay, never
stealth
mind.
like you have before?
Well, yeah, you've got that
No,
spell
I can do
that made us
that too,
quieter.
but I'm saying in a fight, most of my stuff isn't quiet.
Yeah, battles are hard to keep quiet no matter what.
But that's what I'm saying. So we're quiet. So if we have a battle plan, like, do you want someone
You
quiet
weren't
to
exactly quiet in
start?
that
I am
last
quiet
one.
now that we've got the new arrows.
I don't.
She has quiet arrows now.
Mhm.
I mean,
Oh,
her
yeah, she
sword
does
won't be
now.
quiet, but she has quiet
Vince was
arrows.
able to make her the
Right.
music
And
now,
he's got
though.
like the silent arrows
So-
I
too.
think that's you be
First-
the front line.
Yeah, you and him should definitely try to take out threats without them being seen. But if in that case they noticed you, we're not going to leave you guys to die.
No, I'm not saying for you to leave us today. Of course not. I'm just saying maybe if we're a little bit more ready to like act on that plan, maybe we will actually make it out of here alive.
Does anyone have a way of making things quiet? Like a silence spell?
Yes.
You do?
What?
It just wouldn't work if you have to out of game.
Yes, I
It won't
do.
work if you have to say your
Yes.
spells though. That's out of game.
Right.
Oh.
Any verbal spells wouldn't work.
So verbal spells wouldn't work.
But
Hoping it's CC.
I think it's CC on the chair. That one
Oh, okay.
rocking chair we need to like fix.
I mean, I can still use spells.
so what if I make an area silent, can you send a spell into it?
Yes.
Yeah, you can send spells into it. You just can't say the verbal components while inside of the spell.
Are
Well,
the
then
spells
maybe this
loud
is
when they
our
leave
plan.
your hand? I don't know. I'm not a spellcaster.
So like
Some.
if you were doing a firebolt, I don't know if that requires vocal, and you're outside of it, you can say it, shoot it, and then when it goes through, it won't
be
make any
cool.
sound, but the spell won't dissipate.
It doesn't make noise when you start to cast it.
If you're in
That's
the silence.
That one.
No, they're saying if
Fireball-
you're outside of the
Oh,
silence.
Fireball
to
doesn't.
say it.
But you can be quieter.
However,
through the process of
some-
casting it.
rather than.
I mean, this doesn't make noise. This part of it.
Semantic
No.
doesn't.
However, if some of us have some louder spells, which will definitely make noise when we cast it, not just when it takes effect.
For instance, like Thunderwave. would be
Right,
like-
that's what I mean.
or
It's like
thun-
immediate.
Or
Immediate,
thunder
that.
step.
Yeah.
I have a new spell. Get
But
used
can you
to
do
it.
those
Rest,
in the
can I
in the
change
silence
out a prepared
spot?
spell?
If I'm
Or
in
does that
there
have to be a
when
long
I
rest?
need to
Long
use
rest,
it.
but we'll say like if you.
That's
if you-
cool.
If
I've never met anybody who could do that.
Lewis.
I want to kill this gnat so bad. So, best case scenario, we get to this place. There aren't a bunch of dudes in there. We navigate around the traps based on our map. We find some information. We get out.
And the not worst case scenario, because that would be we die. What's like right before that?
We got to
I-
do some fancy talking.
Okay.
I teleport
Or
out
we
there
run.
with a very loud bang, and all the zombies within 300 feet come and attack us.
Maybe,
That's a good
maybe put
plan.
that a foot
Maybe
further
we
down.
don't do that.
You said right before we die.
Well, I'm saying if worst case scenario is that we die, what would we do like right before that?
I would teleport out of there, and zombies would come kill you,
So you
and I would be alive.
would leave us. Okay, just so we're clear, you would leave us to die.
If we would all be dying either way.
I just want to make sure who I know
Nobody
to.
is going to die. We're going to.
You
make
are
it
saying
in and out
if
of
the
this
option is we
perfectly
all
fine.
die, what would we do?
Just making sure I understand your motives.
No one has died. Everyone's going to be great.
If
We've
you-
got Vince as a
If
guide.
you can't
We're gonna get
preserve
eaten.
It's
yourself,
going great.
do you deserve to
Oh, I
live?
can certainly preserve myself. I'm just
Then
trying to
why
figure
are
out
you
who I should
talking about
protect.
death?
Just trying to figure out who I should protect. My priority
Probably
here.
yourself.
I don't protect
It's
myself
the
first.
water talking. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's always that cranky.
Oh.
It's not the water.
It was not water.
He might
Yeah, what
grow.
did it taste like, out of curiosity? Anything, or did you just...
I don't think I remember.
Just wondering, should we bottle up some of that and
No.
use it to...
Oh, and use
Death cleric, you should be on this. Yes, we should die.
I mean, mark it very clearly that it is not water, and just save some for use.
Could come in handy.
Yes, I thought you meant.
Cool. Can we do that?
Yeah, you.
I think I still have a vial of a potion that I've used.
Sure.
I don't know if I have any vials.
So if you want to collect some water,
Do we have vials like normally
one
on
vial.
us? I feel like only potion people probably would have that.
Whoever had a potion.
whoever had, I mean,
I don't.
yeah, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
have
so
that.
I would say
that I took a while back.
if you want to empty out a water skin that you have, you can fill it up with.
Probably
I'm
not.
gonna keep my water.
Yeah,
We
good
gotta
idea.
keep our water.
Okay.
Let's just take
So-
your vial and your vial. For
So you have 2 vials of
You can put yours in the
Funky
bag.
water.
funky
Poison
water.
water.
Yeah.
Water.
Do you have your bag of holding this?
What?
Do you have your bag of holding this?
Of course I do.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
so
the keeper of the
your-
list.
short rest ends. You are
And of course
currently
she's
still in that
writing down.
space. So what do you wish to do?
Should we send quiet people to go scout the road ahead a little bit and make sure we're not walking into an ambush
Which way are you going?
towards the tower?
Yeah, that's. I don't know which direction that is, but
Well,
whatever way we think
didn't
the
do
tower
that or
is.
follow the funky water.
East,
Oh,
west.
The water wasn't like
do we
coming.
care to follow the funky water at this point, or do we want to head towards the towers?
I mean, if we're here for the tower, let's head to the tower.
Yeah, let's follow the tower.
That's what I'm here for.
I mean, go to
Towards
the
the tower.
tower.
Towards the tower. Okay, so you guys shift back onto the main path. Vince begins leading you that way. I'm gonna need everybody to roll stealth checks for me. If you're doing any spells before.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay, so
Okay.
everybody has plus 10 to their stealth rolls.
30.
30, nice.
33.
24.
24.
If you're wearing heavy armor, remember you're at disadvantage.
I
I
know.
don't think any of us
I
would have
don't
anymore.
Not without.
18.
I'm not allowed to
Not
wear
without
armor.
Trin. Trin's gone.
Yeah.
No heavy armor here.
So what was everybody?
33.
30.
24.
24.
Nice.
18.
Okay.
Good thing I cast it.
Good thing you guessed it.
What did you roll?
That'd have been 8.
6.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's do.
I'm hoping this is a good omen for my.
Okay, so
dice
yeah,
to
you
pound this
guys
time.
kind of
That was so bad.
tuck down, get really close, low to the walls. You guys continue walking, weaving in and out for about 2 hours. There's at one point where you all like kind of just all get near the wall, and you see probably like 3 zombies kind of just slowly moving. One of them gets like really close to Callie's face. Apparently doesn't see you, just based on.
And like while that happened, I'm would like probably like almost like fall asleep just on someone's shoulder, just.
You see Vince. He takes a rock and deftly throws it,
Deathly.
Yeah.
and you see all the zombies kind of shift off in that direction, and you guys continue moving forward.
I also imagine as we're
don't like
walking,
that
I'm being
sound.
quiet, but I'm occasionally just kind of like bumping into people as, and like right when they stop, they're like, I'm like,
How many points of exhaustion do you have?
no
No.
points of exhaustion, but I've lost 25% of my
It's like
life.
if you were a fifth of your health just gone for
That's
life.
fourth
Yeah, that
actually.
would be really bad. Really bad.
Fourth of your life. Yeah.
That's bad.
So I'm gonna try to play the part for the next 4 days, which will be about a month of real time. Get used to it.
Oh, God help us.
So, you guys continue
great.
forward, and
You're doing great,
yeah,
buddy.
You've been going, and you feel like you're getting a little bit closer. Vince lets you know you're about an hour from where it opens up into the large valley, and so you get pretty close to the opening, and you spot a couple more. He signals to you to go forward. So, to take them out quietly, go ahead and make 2 attacks, same as last time. He's going to take 2 shots at one. You take 2 shots at one. Okay.
Oh my gosh, of course.
Their armor's low though.
13.
13 just hits.
25.
Okay. So that's fine. Just as long as you hit with both was
Yes,
the main
I hit
thing.
with both.
Or if you did enough damage on the first one. So you both. Like, and like even all you hear is
So mark off 2
the
arrows, so.
slight of the strings, and they just sail through, and the 2 skeletal figures collapse and crumble.
The way we're heading,
Yes, they were on
they
the
could
path.
be retrieved.
Yes, they could.
You should retrieve your arrow.
I will grab them.
Okay, you go over and
Not after a short
Oh.
rest. After a long rest, you get half
make
what you
a
spent.
survival check real quick.
After what? Oh,
18.
Yeah, you get both of them back. Yep. So, okay. Yeah, you shot with
22.
enough accuracy to hit the spot, but not to break the arrow.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. So you continue on, get past that little spot, and at this point, you see Vince. He kind of tells you all to lower down. And you kind of shrink forward a little bit around a large rock, and you can see that you're getting ready to be on the opening and kind of shift around this large boulder that has come down, and you step forward and you can see the large valley before you. You can see that it descends another 300 feet or so before it levels out and opens up. But it is open to your left and right, and you can see off in the distance maybe 2 miles. No, it'd be a little bit further than that. It's about 5 miles away. You can see this large looming tower, twisted in black, that stretches up, and you can see affixed to the top this large, giant emerald that is affixed to the very top of it. And you can kind of see it just gives off this sickly green glow that emits. And from that, you... yeah, everybody go and make a perception check for me real quick.
19.
14.
I'm down sick. Don't worry about me.
17.
Okay.
I got a natural
13.
one.
13?
Rolling bad on
19. I
everything.
think 19 was the highest.
Not bad.
I
Yeah,
got a natural one.
you guys eat.
I
All of
rolled
you
like
can
an
see
8,
just
6 and
as
5.
you look off down. You can see right
Just
before
keep
you
rolling them all
off.
until
It kind of
they
set
stop
off to
doing that.
the north a little bit. So you're coming in kind of at a south.
You have a lot
you're coming southwest. You can see to your right, so it'd be to the west and north. It's in the northwest valley. So you were going south through the pass.
Got it.
But you can see kind of shifting off to that side. You can see a large, what appears to be the remains of a massive city. The structures are toppled. You can see a large perimeter wall that is broken, rubble everywhere. You look off to your left, and you can see what appears to be a dead forest that just is the remains of many trees that are charred, white, ashy in color, just various grays. You can see behind the tower is just a black lake that stretches almost in a crescent shape the entire length. And you can, conferring with your map. Like, again, I haven't been working on drawing it recently, but you can see that the landscape is pretty rough. The ground is cracked. It's broken. Apparently, not much water or rainfall comes here. The sky is overcast and gray, and it feels very noir. The even your skin tone feels grayish in where you're at. A little bit of sunlight peeks through, but it seems faded and distant. And the other thing that you also see, especially if you rolled higher than a 15, is you can see that every now and then you will see movement across the land below you. That like just figures. You see apparently an undead giant slowly lumbering off in the distance. You do see several dead things laying on the ground. Who knows if they are undead or not. Not moving. But yeah, that's what lays before you.
Vince, have you ever actually been to the tower, or is this about as far as you've come?
I've never been to the tower. We have a safe house in the ruins.
Do you think we should head there for cover?
Well, yeah. If we want to, it might be good if we head there, rest for the evening, and then we kind of plan out. Once we get beyond the city, I'm not going to be able to guide you much further, or like be of an assistance of, hey, if you go this way, that way, that way. I've never been that way,
Yeah.
but I can at least get us to that place.
All right. Unless there's any objections, head there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're here for.
Okay. So he begins going down. I think Matthew might be up. Sounded like I finally heard. So you guys begin creeping down towards the ruins of the city, and creeping down towards the ruins of the city and kind of hiding behind rocks every now and then as you keep moving forward. And yeah, that's everybody go and make another stealth check for me as you are. It will be gone by now, so you have to cast it again. Okay.
17.
So did you have 10?
17?
Did you have 10?
Yeah, that's with the 10.
Oh, that's with the 10. Okay.
I thought you said, did I get a 10? I was like, yeah, 17. You got a 1?
No, I got 20.
Oh.
23.
23.
That's 17. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys kind of creep forward. All of you kind of start moving up to the next set of rocks. You see Vince. He kind of goes forward, kind of slides in behind something. You, Callie, are kind of ushering people forward as you kind of watching the area and like telling them when to go. You can kind of just see several zombie-like figures, maybe about 100 or so feet away, but you're just being careful. You just don't want to draw any attention. And you kind of resting your hand on the rock and you're telling people to go. And it, like, you kind of look to your left a little bit and you just see a head that's just kind of like staring at you. slowly lays back down.
Oh, he didn't do anything.
Yeah, just
Who's taking a
apparently
nap?
too decrepit to be able to move currently at this time. Whatever, and you can see this
thing's
zombie is just like all the skin is pulled extremely tight to the face, and like there's nothing left except for just the skin. It's almost mummified. Apparently, this has been an undead figure for a very long time. That may be short on the necrotic energy supply to keep its flesh moving. So, but yeah.
Do we make it to the safe house?
So not yet. You guys get into the right up next to the wall. So you're there at the wall. He kind of is telling you which way to go. Every now and then you will see a zombie moving. So it's going to be kind of we're going to kind of do a little bit of shifting and moving through the city kind of stealthily and stuff. So you guys are going forward. You see Vince go ahead. I need everyone to roll a perception check for me real quick.
13.
19.
13.
15.
19 as well.
13.
13. Okay. So all of you dash to the next. So we're gonna have it's gonna be a series of checks. So this one, as you're running forward, each of you are able to see and jump over this broken, jagged cart that has long been sitting there. But you can see that there are a couple undead figures that are apparently stuck inside the cart, and you jump over them, and a couple of you swear you see like the hand reach up as it's trying to grab hold of your foot, but you're able to jump high enough as you see what's before you. So you get to the next building. All right. So you see Vince. He kind of looks down the alleyway and whatnot. He juts across. I need everybody to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh Lord.
Anytime you have to make checks in succession.
No.
Anytime you have to make checks in succession, it's
Oh, it's only a 10.
That's a 2. I got a 1.
I got an 8.
I mean, again, it's guaranteed this would happen sooner or later.
Yeah.
I love it.
A 5.
Oh,
man.
All 4 of us did horrible. What do you do?
8.
We
They're
were
all
so
below
bad.
10.
We decided, you know what? Let's try this
All
again.
of us below 10.
I only got 10.
All right.
I only got 10 because I have a plus 8.
The
I rolled a
zombies
2.
managed to somehow catch up to us, ambling.
The ones in the cart.
Like, I have a plus
driving the
freaking
cart.
8. I thought I'd get, like, really good.
We're just
Not when you
no
roll a
danger.
2.
We're good.
Still are higher than the
All right.
rest of us.
So you all go start dashing
Domino
across. You see Vince. He goes. Ash, you go next, and you kind of get up closer to him. You actually make it across to where everybody's going, and through a miscue, both of you decide to go at the exact same time. And as you go, you trip over each other and fall in the middle of the street. As you both are going, you two are following right behind them. Trip over top of them. No, I know, but you, yeah,
We
it's just
brought
like
you down.
you're able. You
Literally.
jump, you roll, and you get over to the house. What did you roll? 5. Okay, you get tangled up with both of them. Unfortunately, as you tuck and roll and get back up there, you hear from the street. You hear this, and you look off to the side, and you can see there appears to be 5 or 6 undead things that have noticed a sound. So, what are you
Cast
three?
slow on them all.
Okay, you're casting slow on them. Okay, so go ahead and cast
And
the spell.
stop silently.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Trying to get her up and get to cover.
Okay, what are you doing? Just getting
Just
up
trying
and
to
going.
get
Okay,
untangled.
make an athletics check as you're trying to pull her up. And
I'm ready with the bow. Did I see this
make an
happen?
athletic
Because
check.
I jump over it, so I
23.
saw it.
23. What'd you roll?
Natural 1.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
I pick you
So
up.
as he goes to pick you up, your foot gets stuck underneath him. I want you to make a concentration check for me real quick. As her foot gets caught underneath your foot, pulls you and like almost makes you do the splits.
So is that just straight roll?
Concentration. So it's Constitution. You could add that.
Saving throw?
Yeah.
Disadvantage on all constitution.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dang it.
10
So three
still.
10.
over here.
That's
You,
good.
you,
I have plus
you
6.
go like this. Fury, you're standing there. You release the spell. Your legs split. And you go down and you like smack it down on the ground. And
Does the spell go off?
the spell is still there. He maintained the spell. So you cast the spell.
The best feeling.
He's used to
As
pain.
you, as you
Unfortunately.
do the splits in the middle of the road. You tumble again,
Oh,
and you're still stuck in the middle as you trip and like
I'm
you're
ready.
carrying her. So are you firing? Or are you
No.
holding?
I'm just ready. I'm holding.
Okay. So you see him release the spell. He falls down.
She doesn't see anything.
Uh,
Did it suddenly.
Depending on what they react
Yeah, no, I
to.
know. So yeah, you just see the movement. So with the slow, you have one more turn to do something. So what are you doing since you
Now
cast
I'm
the spell?
trying to get up and...
Okay, so you stand up. You were prone, so you have 15 feet of movement. Make an athletics or acrobatics check to determine what are you trying to do. Like you got up. How are you? It's too far to get there. So how are you trying to get to
Just
the alleyway?
somersault all the way there.
He
You
does,
didn't
like,
get up. Don't get
back
up.
handsprings
Just
and
use
stuff.
all your movement to somersault there.
I mean, I would just get up and just start
It's
trying to
just
sprint
roll.
there.
Okay, so make an athletics check because you're just trying to sprint, force through the pain.
1.
Natural one?
Not
no.
natural.
It was 2
but
minus
1.
1.
2 minus 1. Your nuts are screaming at you. It's not good. it's bad.
Things are about to get worse
What are
very
you two
soon.
doing?
I told you
I'm
what
casting
my...
invisible on her, and then I'm trying to get to
You know,
It's gonna be
if
rough
I'm about
getting
to...
out
So
of
you-
here.
No, I
disappear.
will get out of here.
All
I
right.
can't
No.
see her.
So okay, make an athletics check as you just sprint.
Athletics or
Yeah.
acrobatics?
Athletics. You said you were just trying to sprint there to get to cover.
9.
9. You go forward and you see Fury gets up and you bump into him again. You guys are watching this, be like, just get to the alleyway. Like, what's going on? Are you two doing anything?
Is Vince really strong? Would I know that?
You can see he's more agile.
Is there? So I wouldn't think that he's any stronger than me to go grab Fury.
You don't know.
This is a disaster. Okay, I think I'd be like,
That's fantastic.
Vince, can you go help Fury and I'll cover you? So I'm still ready to go because like clearly they cannot get themselves up and walk over here.
All right, so Vince will duck out of cover, make a stealth check.
Like you two will figure each other
He
out.
quickly ducks out. So make a athletics check with advantage this time. As he's trying to pull you up, are you doing anything?
Yeah,
Still
can I
minus
hear
1.
where the zombies are?
You
This is
see them.
advantage.
You see them off
Okay,
on the side.
okay. I first saw the 2, but 17.
17. Okay. With that, he pulls you up. So you can if you peek around the corner, you can see them. They're about maybe 60 feet away now.
Alright. To conjure animals, do I have to see exactly where I conjure them at? Or can I...
You could choose a location, I think.
Because I want it to be...
What's the range on the spell?
60 feet.
60 feet. So you could conjure animals.
Because I want it to be near enough to them to distract them wherever they are. If I could position it in a way where it seems... I mean, I don't think I
In
have
an
to...
unoccupied space, you can see within range.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you poke your head around the corner and you what are you conjuring?
I don't
You don't
know,
get to
just
choose.
I'm going to do 1 Beast of Challenge 2 rating.
So then you choose.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. So you
But I'm just going to keep it closer to them, but not like right in front of them. So it's just like...
Okay. So you guys are kind of watching. You guys are all scurrying back and forth. You, Ash, reach around the corner and kind of go like that. You're like, something help. And you do that. And you guys watch as a polar bear roars to life in the middle of this alleyway.
Oh, no. Right? What?
Get it right.
Is he?
As long as we get away.
Is it under your command or?
Yeah.
Is it? What are you wanting the polar bear to do?
To just distract the zombies, whether it's attack or just... Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So he rears up on its hind legs and kind of make a performance check for me real quick for the polar bear.
okay.
Uh-oh.
What's the polar bear add?
The polar bear adds
What's a polar bear charisma?
I think
Yeah.
polar bears are very charismatic. They're
He's a
good
very
in those
charismatic
Coca-Cola
polar bear.
commercials.
That's
This would be
true.
the
Yeah,
At
the
least-
scarf.
Yeah, it's the
They do
it's the
seem very
Coca-Cola
charismatic.
polar bear.
They do always make me want Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
That takes
that's at least a
charisma.
+5.
Plus, oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
That's like a natural 20 in
He's just
itself.
sitting there
it is
holding,
just a
holding your
natural
cup.
20 in itself. Want a drink, guys?
I don't know, just the way they open the bottle and it fizzles out. Please sponsor
Charisma's
us, Coca-Cola.
-2.
Well, then 4.
Oh, okay.
-2.
So,
This is the best encounter we've
At the
ever
you know what? That's okay because they rolled pretty low on their intelligence check, which is still minus. I rolled a 2 minus stuff. So, yeah, that polar bear. Oh, yeah. And you watch that as they all turn and dash towards that, giving you guys time to make it up into the wall. Catch a breath, and you guys scurry forward.
Are you hearing it?
Yes! I'm like, I'm like on the ground because I don't trust myself. I'm just crawling.
That was a disaster.
you see Vince, he's just like, the hell are you guys doing? It's walking.
It was part of our act we were practicing.
You know, if it was just walking, I don't think I would have messed it up.
Sorry. I thought
You know, I haven't messed up walking until like the past couple months.
You guys,
When I had
you
to
guys,
start rolling
for the
for
next, as you guys are moving away from this alleyway, you start hearing moaning and groaning from a lot of different areas. As you guys tuck against the wall, and you guys see a couple of zombies move past you at a hurried pace. As you hear your polar bear.
Once it dies, it disappears.
No, I know, but it's being injured, and so you guys, you see these zombies pass by as you tuck in, and at a certain point you feel the spell release as you.
The 8 of challenge rating 1/8. That would cause a lot of chaos.
I'm
She's adding
making
to
the
my
history
notes.
That would have been
accurate.
good.
So,
I hear that's the.
so you guys continue on. He lets you know that the safe house is close. So there's gonna be one more check.
Oh, God.
So you
Please,
see
people.
he leads you
It'll be me this
up on
time,
top of
not
one of the nearby roofs, and he said he just says, the safe house. It's one of the last remaining solid structures, and so the walls actually cover all 4 sides, but there's no way in except through the top. Kept it as a way, so we have to jump into there. So it's a fairly easy jump. So
Not a problem.
all right,
Really
so
good at jumping.
you see him. He goes. It's like he's got enough for this. As long as it wasn't a one for him, he runs and you see him. His foot hits the side and he kind of tumbles forward and so he kind of gets on the side and waits.
Who's
All right.
acrobatics?
This is acrobatics. So
Can't
go ahead. We'll start with you.
No,
we're
wait.
going one at a time.
As you're invisible
Can't you do it on
and
some? Oh, you only have one spell left.
running
So if you
forward.
fall, we won't know.
So I was
Right
going to do
here.
it myself. Because I'm pretty bad.
That makes
It
more
was
sense.
9, 1, 11.
So 12.
12. Okay, so you get over to the side, and Vince puts out his hand and helps you get across.
He does.
Ash.
He doesn't know
Oh.
who he is. He
I'm
can't see her.
invisible.
Oh, never mind. So he's holding out his hand, and oh, jeez. Okay, all right.
I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on myself for Cat's Grace.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to jump. That should both be terrible. 12.
12. You make it across.
Okay.
Vince catches your arm and helps you through. Fury, acrobatics.
15.
It was
You-
close. It was like,
Well, because
And as you get close to the edge, you jump and you just feel yourself lethargic, and you land on the other side fine. And
I know what my ace in the hole is, and I do not want to have to use
yeah.
Thunderstep.
Yeah.
oh, God.
All right. What are you doing? Oh yeah, you jumping across. Okay.
22.
All right. Yeah. You
Stressful
don't
thing.
even need help. You clear the entire
Have you not
space. of
gone
land.
yet?
On
No,
the feet.
he's last.
Oh, you made it
23.
easily.
It's 23.
What? I'm gonna hit you.
He jumps across. He's like laying down in
And it
midair.
does a little flip.
Yeah, make a performance check as you go through the air.
Oh yeah, 25.
So how do you show off through the air?
I'm silent clapping for
Is
you.
there anything else there?
All of us.
You right before you go, you do see appears to be a little pole that's on the side, and you.
Oh, that we all could have used.
That you decide that you could utilize
Run, doing a flip, push off with my hand, and then land right on top of Callie's shoulders.
Why?
Sorry.
Why?
Oh, Trin would have said why.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool, man.
Cool.
So, you guys, what you see before you is
Did
just
that
the
hurt a
four
bit?
walls,
Just a
but you do
little.
see off
Trin
to
is
the corner.
screaming
You
inside.
do see what appears to be a trap door. It's the only. There's 4 barrels that are set up. One of them is broken now, but you do see what appears to be a trap door at the very end. You see Vince. He goes, and you see him kind of move some locks around, opens it, and all right.
I'm glad he knew how to get in here.
Peep up at
It's a good thing we got him fired.
So you guys go in one at a time. So you head on down. It's pitch black in here.
I know.
He goes in. You see him. He closes it, and he slides like a bar in underneath. To you're assuming that the lock is if no one's there. The bar is for when people are here.
Gotcha.
Is kind of what he.
Because when you leave, you would undo
I have a
that.
hypothetical since he's gone right now. What would happen if I would have used Thunderstep to get in here? Like the giant 300-foot boom. But if they couldn't actually get in here.
You.
And it wouldn't have been right here. It would have been. Then
I guess I can't have that answer because it's still probably good 50-50. This circumstance will come up and we'll find out.
Oh, no.
You see Vince. He kind of gets a little torch, and you see him. You can see his dark features, and you remember he had coated his face in the black substance, and so he's very hard to see even through that. You can just kind of see his teeth a little bit in his eyes, and you just see he just says, "All right, we've got about half a mile walk. We're in the under part of the city. This actually leads to the safe house. This is the only entryway into it, though. So, you ready?"
Mm-hmm.
Keep quiet. There are some chutes that go up, and we don't want to alert anything to try and start digging down to try and get us. So you see him begins kind of slowly trudging forward. You guys kind of following in the narrow path, and at one point you do kind of stop for a second. Continue on. Everybody make a perception check for me real quick.
7.
14.
1. See nothing.
5.
Cut between 2 tall people. I don't see anything.
24.
24. Okay.
We should be good.
Yeah, so you
cares?
kind of are looking down all across the sides and stuff, and kind of just keeping an eye out. I need everybody else to go upstairs, except for Ash.
Alright, let me get some water.
Yeah, can you give me some water,
Yeah.
please?
Well, bye everyone. We're all dead.
Oh no. Bye.
So, we can then actually go upstairs. As you're continuing down this tunnel, you, following in behind, your eyes catch Vince's neck. For some reason, it just like you kind of look up and you can kind of see his cloak is kind of falling down. He's got his hood off, and you just see a couple beads of sweat kind of go down his neck a little bit. You're keeping your eye out, looking left and right, and you start seeing a little bit of iconography, kind of in various places, hidden. He's not following them, but you kind of see these grooves, these different little things. You already rolled perception. You rolled high enough. Mm-hmm. What you see every now and then as you pass, you'll see what appears to be a bone. Like there's the end of a finger bone, and you see 2 rungs towards the top of it, and you see a giant, what appears to be a gem inset, a green gem.
Where am I seeing? In the wall?
You see like a carving, and kind of catches your eye, but you can just catch it barely in the flickering flame. And then you see you off to your right, then you actually see what appears to be an actual, like just a very faint hint of green comes through one of the, like actually like a place in the wall where you see this little small symbol. Kind of catches your attention a little bit, but you keep going. And at one point you see, what languages do you speak?
Common, Elvish, Druidic, Sylvan, and Gnomish.
Gnomish. Okay, yeah. You see some script on the wall, but you're not able to discern what it is. The one thing that does catch and ring a bell, though, is that it appears to be in the same writing as what was on the cloaks.
Okay.
So, that's what you see.
Okay. And as far as seeing, like, I'm walking, I'm behind Vince, obviously, so I just see that he's...
You see that he's sweating.
Okay. Okay. I'm probably going to start slowing down, but I can wait for everybody else to get back in here, but...
Okay. Yeah. So, I think we will go ahead and take a break real quick. With that.
Okay.
Do you know how to pause it
Yeah.
and stuff? Okay, so we're going to go and take a break real quick with that little reveal. So...
Freaking out.
Yep. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes and figure out what's going to happen.
We're all gonna die in a tunnel underground because we trusted the guy we got fired.
See you shortly.
natural
Here's the
one, so
live
why not?
layout.
I got a 14.
What happened to the bottom one? Is that how it was?
Yeah.
It's been
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not in the way.
There we go.
You go.
All right.
I
So,
was sitting on you.
Ash,
We're back.
Yes, we're back. So, oh, by the way, before we keep going, I just wanted to say thanks to Alec for having me on his Commune DM Essentials Kit podcast. If you haven't seen it, please go check that out. It was a great time, and yeah. But yeah, back to this.
I first thought Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin. Yeah.
Whoa.
Great thanks. You are inspiration.
Just
For the whole-
thank you for everything that you've done.
You were great on 30 Rock.
All right. So, you are going forward. You have just noticed these things.
I'm gonna grab like Callie's hood or something and kind of stop her from walking forward some more.
Okay.
There's some really weird stuff on the walls around here, isn't there?
Are you saying that out loud?
Uh-huh.
You see Vince kind of turns around and he's like, what do you mean?
All around us. You see the weird inscriptions over there?
Do I see any weird inscriptions?
we
If
see
I
them?
turn and
So you
look,
guys start looking around.
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen that before. I don't know what it says, but it looks very familiar.
Well, what languages does everyone read? Nice.
Common, Elvish, Dwarvish, Gnomish,
Ooh, I did not write
Aquan,
down my language.
Ignon.
I can't read
Aaron,
it, but I think it looks
Turan.
like what was on those cloaks.
So equine, human, or common, equine, and sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, you already told me which ones
Yeah.
earlier. Yeah.
Gnomish halfling.
I don't think any of us could read them before.
I
we
speak
did.
only common and equine.
Common, equine, and I would say elvish. That would be the only one that would make sense.
And then I speak the primordial ones. You
Yeah.
know
does
that.
it look similar to the language that none of us can read that was on the cloaks?
It does.
So that was
So
I
you
don't
start
read that.
pointing that out.
that was celestial thing, whatever.
Torch falls to
What
the
was that?
ground,
I don't remember.
and you no longer, and
Abyssal.
it goes out, and you're in darkness.
I can see.
You're still invisible, right?
No, that would have worn off by now. The hour. You start hearing a.
Should I make it bright in here?
Oh, sure. Why not?
What are you doing?
Cast light.
Okay.
Okay, so the cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you like put it on your weapon or anything like that? You can put it on an object or something.
Sure, yeah, I'll
So
put
you,
it on my sword.
you have a little bit of light, so you can see now because before you were like it went pitch black. So yeah.
I have my saber
What are you guys
drawn.
doing?
Where is Vince still there?
You
Is
do
he
not
gone?
see him at all.
Oh yeah, he's really good at hiding.
We would have felt if he walked past. Is this tunnel thin enough that if he walked back behind us, we would have known? I don't know how thin this tunnel is.
It's probably about 10 feet wide.
So probably. But,
So probably wouldn't have felt him.
oh,
Only this 10 feet that's really wide.
Guys, I don't really know what we should be doing right now. Should we go back or?
back. No way. We came for fun, and if Vince wants to be the welcome party, he can be the welcome party.
What, you think it's Vince doing this? I'm asking. Out of
Yeah.
He was awfully eager.
He was eager to get us
come.
down here. He's laughing and disappeared on us once we got here and noticed the writing.
That's true. Laura's not very smart. Callie probably would have picked up on that.
Hey, you want to send Philo around looking?
Sure.
He can see in the dark really well and has adrenaline.
You don't have daylight, right?
I don't really want to see through
I
his
just
eyes
have
though, because I
light.
don't really want to just be.
He can talk to you. To your mind.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You could probably start casting
So, what
daylight
do you
on
do?
all sorts
I'll
of
send
things and
Philo
just
around, I
like
guess,
throwing them
and
around. If you have
then
rocks
to
or
see.
anything.
All right, so you send Philo.
Do not light
You see through his eyes?
No.
No. Okay. So
Can you
Philo
cast light on me?
Philo flies forward kind of through the tunnel.
On my can you cast
You
it on
just
my saber?
what do you tell him?
Just see what's ahead and see if you can see anybody, anything.
I have cast. She casts light on my saber.
Okay.
So I'm gonna walk a little bit
So
forward.
you guys continue moving forward. So Philo.
We're looking for Vince.
Okay. Philo has not seen anything. He's
Did we look
flown for
backwards too, or
about
no?
5 minutes. Came back, didn't see anything.
Do we really think we should keep walking forward though? Because I feel like he was leading us towards a trap.
Absolutely, he was.
So
However,
we're
So
just going
let's
to walk
go-
into
we
it.
can't
Maybe we should
go
go
back
back to
the
that
way
house.
we came.
Why?
There were no entrances or exits.
I mean, I could
We don't
probably
need to
climb
be in the safe house. We could go to the tower, right? We could go back and go out. We know where the
Yeah,
tower
right.
I
is.
don't know
Entrances
if
to
we should
jump
call
through.
this a safe house anymore.
That's what I mean. We don't need to go to the safe house. There's no reason to go to the safe house. We can go backwards and go to the tower. Can't we? Or
Yes.
We can try.
we were gonna come here because we were gonna rest. But like, if we don't need to,
Unless this leads into the tower, possibly.
but you have the thing that you can, do. So we wouldn't have to stay in here.
If the tower has something to do with those cloaky people, maybe leads to it. If it has their language written on it. There's that green light too. I don't know if you noticed that.
What green light?
It's all over too.
Do I now see a green light somewhere?
You guys walk back a little bit, and she points out there appears to be a symbol of what appears to be a bone finger with a black, jagged, twisting spire, and at the top two parts an emerald set inside.
How far are we from where we first came in?
So, and they're glowing.
Nick, how far are we?
They like whenever the light hits it, it's very dim.
How far are we from where I first came in?
From where you guys first came in
Yeah.
through the trap door,
Yeah.
you've made it probably about 10 minutes of walking.
It's not like a quick run back and check.
You guys think we should head back?
It's like a mile back. We've been.
It's only a half mile underground,
Half
is
mile.
what he said. But it's been slow moving and stuff.
I feel it's safer to go back than forward.
I would vote to go back too, but
Let's go back, see if we can, and if we can, then regroup outside of here.
yeah.
We'll either have a better chance of seeing him up there or know that he's still down here.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, we're going to reverse and try to go back.
So you guys make it back and you continue going and you get to where the trapdoor is and you do see the bar that is set.
Can we remove the bar?
Or try to move it.
Doesn't move.
So I
Probably like
guess-
an immovable rod or something.
Does anybody know
What's
how
the
to get rid of
trapdoor
those?
made of?
The trapdoor, it's made out of solid iron.
Don't draw attention. But do you have a good way out?
I want to try
do not
to
have an
cast
answer.
Dispel magic on the rod.
Okay.
I do not have an answer for both of
So
those
you can
questions
do it on an
simultaneously.
Okay.
I don't know how
So the
much
answer
they're-
is probably no.
I don't either.
Um,
Essentially, if the magic effect is of a third level or lower, it would automatically end. Otherwise, I have to roll for it, but I don't know what level a magic rod.
check.
Oh, I thought it was DM made up magic.
That's
No.
a real item. Another net.
Jeez. See, I know they're like
Yes, that one.
I don't know.
Hello, Lindsay Dragon. We're looking up an immovable rod because we're trapped in an underground place with someone who's invisible who was our friend up until about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, but it's traitor. I never saw it coming.
You know,
Guys,
we should really
that's
do
why
a
you should watch
campaign
movies, 'cause I really
like that's
never
all
see it
like
coming.
happy-go-lucky, nothing goes
So we're
wrong.
gonna have to kill Vince.
Because this is
We're
stressful.
gonna have to kill Vince. I should have let him die at the first place.
And then
Maybe
Brunith
it's a different
wouldn't be mad
person
at
now.
us.
Brunith would be mad, and we would have still
It's-
gotten here.
You cast it, it doesn't
Not
appear
easy.
to affect.
It didn't
The-
work.
Have to roll for it or anything.
If you want to try to move it, you can.
So wait, what's the trapdoor made out of?
Sorry.
So you cast
iron,
the
he
spell and you see it goes over it, but it doesn't change, it doesn't shift, it doesn't do anything. Apparently the magic is activated by some other means.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't talk about any plans while he was with us, since we don't have any.
Essentially the magic happens
So-
and
That
it
is
stays.
true.
But
The magic happens to release. So like the
We
magic
still don't know if
the
he
magic
It's
is
not
But-
here with
it's
us.
not currently
He might be
staying
right
like
next
in
to
a
us,
state
we don't
of
know.
we
like,
should take a
This is the
moment
way
to
I'm,
figure out
like,
what
it's just
all
like,
did we
now
tell
it's
him.
in this place.
Okay.
Well, I told him my
This is the
family
way I'm kind
history,
of viewing
so
it. It's like it's just like
Yeah, so he.
But
he knows.
but
about
if
my brother.
that's just that stuff they would already have
Well,
known about.
He doesn't know my last
so. If
name.
you'd like to try to move it, you can.
Yeah, maybe they
Sure,
have a lot
it
of
won't
people.
go well at
Make
all.
a
I
strength
don't know
check.
how many
Stuff like that.
gnomes.
Yeah, maybe. Based on the cloak size.
How well
not very
known
many.
is your
No.
family?
Try to budget, and it just
Not.
doesn't move.
Not outside of Comstock.
So what are you guys doing?
So
I can't do
want
anything to help
I want to
this.
discuss what all did we tell Vince.
He's probably
That we know nothing and we're looking for answers.
well, he knows.
But so is there any real reason for him to be out for us?
He knows about the brother.
He knows
Didn't
we,
you say
And
something
if
about
he's
your
a
brother?
part
My
of that
brother.
group, then I
He
think
knows
that'd
we
be
have
a
the
pretty
clothes.
good reason.
and that we killed them.
I mean, he might still be here. We could just ask him.
Well, I'm sure he's still here.
You hear in your head, "Come, chosen of the Veiled One.
Oh.
Why don't you find out some answers that I'm sure you've been looking for?" You
Eyes.
only hear that in your head.
This sounds
So
like plot's
I'm
gonna
just
move
gonna start
forward.
walking.
Okay.
Where are you going? Light.
You cast light.
I mean, he's kind of made our decision up for us.
That's
we proceed
yeah.
on.
I'm gonna just follow this voice
Okay.
because I
I mean,
see that we can't go back to the trapdoor. So
Are you saying that out loud?
no.
Okay.
I think
I didn't know if I would ask you what
If she
voice.
started
but...
walking, I'm
Yeah.
gonna follow
We're
her.
going. Okay, we're going that way, I guess.
Oh,
That's where everybody's going.
so we gave up on the bar.
If you want to try to move it, you can try.
No, I just want to make sure we're giving up on it.
This is us
not,
giving up.
we can't
do
do
it really
anything
quickly.
silently, but I
Okay.
could get us through.
No, we don't really want to give away our position.
All of us? You got something
Yes.
strong enough to remove that?
To go through it, Thunderstep teleports us.
All of us?
I have 3 uses,
You'd have to go
One,
1, 2, 3.
but I could do it once more with... One of you would have to stay behind.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Not a problem.
Maybe we
Don't
just
leave me behind. That's the problem.
So you just joined the group.
So we're gonna leave you here. Okay, great.
You did.
Oh wait, what do you want to say?
Character creation. I become
It's gonna be
undead.
great.
Or dead.
So-
Sign our waiver.
You guys, you just keep walking forward. You continue to get back to the point. Where
Everyone's
you
just
were.
following me?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Like already then.
I
Well,
guess so.
I-
Why did you decide we're going this way all of a sudden? You were just like, here you go.
Someone told me to go
Vince?
to find answers.
Was it Vince?
No.
Wasn't it, Vince? She would know who it is.
It wasn't Vince, was it?
You were gonna hit
It sounded like you were doing it different. I would say it sounded like you were doing it
But it
different.
felt like
voice.
from the same person that you've been speaking to.
Oh, wait. Same person. Who has she been speaking
It
to?
was Vince using his real voice, not the one he's been using.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, really? It wasn't the veiled one?
Because she would know
No,
who
she
it's
just
from.
he
With
just
the
called
spell,
me
she would know who
chosen of
it's
the
from.
veiled one.
So, because it have to be a person she's familiar with. So, yeah. All
Well,
right.
we can't go back, so let's go forward.
Let's
Okey
do it.
doke.
Follow
Alright.
the short people.
Yeah. Short people leading the way. Guys,
So,
I just want you to know I'm super good at seeing things.
Can you guys not see in the dark?
Okay.
No, I can see in the dark. I'm just horrible
can't.
about
Yeah.
Do you
perception.
want me to light
I
up
mean, you
your
can
sword?
probably see over you.
Can you
pretty
keep
well.
lighting up my saber?
Yeah.
I just think maybe we should have the
You could
owl
cast
right
it on
in front of us.
yourself.
You
so
can
how
go.
are you proceeding?
true.
Are you proceeding stealthily? Are you proceeding just kind of?
I mean, they already know,
They already know we're here
here.
at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go.
Yeah. So you guys are
I
just
mean,
moving.
doing checks to make sure there's not.
Okay, that's
traps
fine.
or
Yeah, we're
something.
looking
So go
for
ahead.
stuff.
So
Can we?
okay.
I guess there's no reason to really examine the walls. We can't read it.
Shoot, he knows we have that map.
He does.
He knows a lot. He knows we have a bunch of cloaks that look like them too. So like,
he
there's,
simply asked if he was privy to the information.
and we were like, yeah, sure.
It doesn't matter.
For a day.
He's gonna be a corpse soon. It doesn't matter what he knows.
We might already be a corpse. Who knows?
So
I hope I get to do it.
I hope so.
All right, what are we drinking?
Perception check. So I would say, yeah, it's just the people that are in the front. So you're leading and he's leading. So you two are going next to each other. You're the ones that are kind of
non-natural 20.
Yeah.
Non-natural 20.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
So both of you are
course.
keeping an eye out. Nothing appears to be out of sorts. You do see more iconography.
I want to, at some point, like stop the group and.
Okay, so they have noticed not really much change as you guys have kept going.
Should we hide the map before going forward? Not.
I mean, he knows where
I
it's
mean, we could.
Should we change where it
Well,
is
he
if he
doesn't-
knows where it is?
She could move some earth, and we literally bury it.
But we might need it.
Yeah, we're going to need it going forward.
I'm sure
Yeah.
they want it too.
Should we just have
They
someone else carry
burned
it?
down an entire shop to get this map.
Can I sneak?
And if we survive
Past the
what
map
if we survive whatever it is we're going to,
Or
we
is
can
that
come back.
No, to Ash.
I mean, right now it's in another dimension.
Oh, so you're saying
Which they can
Okay.
simply
Right, he can't
turn
grab it
upside
unless
down.
he shakes it out, which he could shake your bag out. He would know about how that bag works.
You would have to get to your bag and
You
reach
watched
in
us
and
figure
pull it
it
out,
out.
or get the bag off of you right now.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming worst case scenario, they still should not get the map.
Okay, so at all costs we protect the map. We protect the bag.
That we can't do that if we're all dead.
If we
Well, I'm
think-
saying we protect the
if the
bag,
last
though.
person
But if-
alive thinks they're going to get the map, we destroy it then. It won't matter to us at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if everyone's down and there's no hope, then we destroy the map.
Yes.
Last person down.
If you destroy the bag, what happens?
We don't know.
You stick the bag in another bag. We should have
Guys,
got
just-
another bag.
guys, yeah, just find another bag.
Dang it.
That would be great.
And then the
It's gonna be
campaign.
great.
New campaign.
right.
Next. Everyone needs new characters.
You continue on for the next 5 minutes, and at that point, you come to a door. It is a solid jet black made of onyx that is set. The Pokemon.
Tons of the Pokemon
Terrifying.
Brock comes out from the side. Get him, Onyx! No, so it's made of jet black onyx. And you see written in the top. So it is written in 2 different languages. One is Abyssal, and the other one is Elven.
I can read something finally.
It says, "A beating heart from the loved one's chest, made an anchor that will never rest."
Can we read this off slowly?
Yeah.
Beating heart.
From the loved one's chest, made an anchor that will never rest. Forever to beat.
Nope.
Your
Made
soul
an
is bound.
It's about
Anchor.
Davy Jones.
I'm only on forever.
Forever
Yeah, I'm
what?
at Forever too.
Forever to beat. Your soul is bound.
Your soul is
Mhm.
bound.
Lest this heart is destroyed when found.
I've become the slowest writer since becoming a programmer. I could type
I'm writing
this.
horribly sloppy, but I'm getting beating heart from loved one's chest,
I have made a website.
made anchor
But
never to rest.
it's
forever
not-
to beat, your soul
It's not
is
something I
bound.
just do.
Lest this heart is
It's
destroyed
like,
when found. So obviously we just gotta destroy a heart,
okay,
right? Or don't destroy it.
I've worked on
Do
some
or don't?
before.
Yes.
Yes.
We see a heart, we kill it.
I guess. I don't know if that refers to like a specific heart or if it's like a very like general thing.
Like the heart of all mankind.
Do we know anything about hearts
Well,
at
no,
all?
but we know that the people that we fought came back to life.
Yeah.
So
They clearly had the heart.
So
Like
maybe
a
they didn't
certain
have a heart.
person's
that
heart?
might be like, like a soul anchor.
Who's the loved
soul.
one?
So in this room there's just a bunch of hearts like Evil Queen had in Once Upon a Time, and we just go stabbing.
I
Did
don't
we read this
understand
aloud
that
to you?
reference.
Yes.
There was a queen, she was evil, it was a nightmare I had.
If that's in those comics, don't spoil it.
Oh. No, it's a spell
Oh yeah, I
series.
got to read them too.
I love the fact that you're standing in front of this door. Hey guys, remember those comics? Those are pretty great.
So this is on the door. It's right.
It's
reads on
written
the door.
above the door.
I mean, if
Here's
we're
the
going
door.
to die,
You can go check.
Is the door locked?
If not, it opens.
Guys,
Do we need a plan?
it's
for
a friendly
those
place. The doors are locked.
I feel like that almost makes it
Should we-
worse.
Yeah, it does
Go
make it
in
worse.
and-
They want us to go in.
Well, some can.
should
They
the first
did
two...
invite Enid.
check.
Maybe she should go first.
She is our cleric, though.
They don't
can
know the
send-
extent of our abilities.
That's true.
It's true. We didn't do a whole lot with him as far as our abilities, but
Decent extent of it.
do you want to go in invisibly?
Yeah, he's only seen me shoot the bow at her.
Probably at least the safest.
Go for it.
Nick, just so you know, I have my shield and sword out, not
Okay.
And both
not the bow.
for
There's no before.
Do what?
He went invisible to go in.
There's
Okay.
no before.
Alright, so you guys are going in now.
Just
He is by himself,
Just you.
invisible.
Okay.
at
We're
least
staying
peek.
with the door open though, watching not him, but watching
Are
the
you able
room.
to see in the dark?
Mhm.
Okay. So you go ahead and make a perception check as you go in.
I've done really good on these, so you know what? Let's
Don't mix it up. Don't mix it up.
no these
use these.
yeah, these are 2 natural ones. Don't mix it up.
Yeah, don't mix it up.
11.
It's like 2 1.
Best
11.
you're gonna get.
So you step through the door, and what you see before you is a long hallway. It is worked stone that is kind of so like cobblestone that lines the wall. It's a square hallway about 10 feet tall, stretches out. What you see is every 20 or so feet you see a sconce, and it has a faint glowing green light that kind of just gives off a soft glow, kind of giving a very eerie feeling in the dim lighting. You do see what appears to be a door on your right, or an open hallway to your right. You see a single wooden door to your left, and it continues on, but it's like up at like 45-degree angle, and then up a little bit further, 45-degree angle, like on your left. So it's like doors here, and then the hallway continues.
So it's like
Yep, and except for opposite way.
Yeah,
So yeah, to the right is the.
I try to
open
draw it
hallway.
upside
Yep.
down.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna go back and relay that it looks creepy,
How's that?
but
Then anything that
the
we
coast is clear
Which way do you recommend we go?
through the door.
All right. Let's go up to the door.
No, I simply mean through the onyx door that you are still behind.
Oh, not to the wooden door?
No, I haven't specified any of that yet.
All right.
Okay, so you guys all make it through the onyx door. You all see before you. You still
are-
have light cast on her saber, correct?
yes, and on my own sword too.
You can only do it on one.
Oh, sorry. Then yeah, it's on hers
so
because she can't see.
it's on hers.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys see the up at a 45-degree angle from where you entered the door. You see an open hallway, kind of goes off to the right, and you see off for a little bit further up to your left just a wooden door.
Did that stuff that Vince wore in his face have a particular smell?
It did.
So in
we did
theory,
smell
if
it.
someone at some point, not right now, were a creature that had advantage on smell, we could find him maybe if he was trying to hide. Okay. All right.
Are you hinting at something?
Just
Doesn't
saying
he
if we get to the
smell
point where we're
good?
looking for him, and
Isn't that what we're doing now?
yeah, that's true. But I don't know what all she has for the day.
I mean, I
We
can
did
change
smell.
my stone.
I want to go investigate the wooden door.
Okay. So you two head up a little bit further to the wooden door. Is everybody kind of following him behind? You're invisible, so you can't really be
So
seen.
you do what you want.
You go up to the wooden door and you open it, and immediately
Wait.
that vision. A single room with a small table at the very center. Solitary candle glowing. It reminds you, looks exactly the same.
Can I take like a I'm shocked. Like,
Yeah.
What happened?
Dumb.
Did you see something?
I've seen this room before.
Are you one of them?
Been here before.
No, my brother has been here before.
Ew. Awful place.
And something not normal happened here. Something that shouldn't happen.
You look at the floor and you do see what appears to be a spattering of various states of blood. Coagulated, thick.
This must be where they
Fresh?
do the fancy ritual.
With the hearts.
You don't see any that's currently fresh.
It's just like stained.
Yeah.
That's good.
Should I go investigate the room? See if there's any hearts in here? Alright, I'm gonna go investigate. and
Make an
look for
investigation check.
I think I'm gonna stand outside the door, just
Make sure there's any
watching.
clothes.
Okay. Keep an eye out.
it. 9.
9.
And I would tell
you kind of do a
you
little sweep.
that-
It's a small room.
You tell me that?
It
Yeah.
appears to be
Okay.
just what it is. A single room with a single table and yeah, and blood on the floor.
Let me see. I don't think investigation's
From
my.
What we've
my
studied
area.
of this magic map, do we think we're in the tower?
No. Based on anything that you've looking at, this has nothing to do with the tower.
Okay.
From what you've seen. This is reminiscent to what you saw in your visions.
Right.
That's the only recollection that you have of this.
Okay.
So you've already passed the hallway to your right. There's the path that goes straight ahead.
Well, since I guess I'll investigate the room too. Just
Okay.
What are you guys looking for?
10.
Clues.
It's still enough.
It just appears to be the room for this, whatever it is.
I don't think there's anything here.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Yeah, what did you say you saw happen in this room?
I think I saw one of their rituals, like that saying above the door about.
Oh, the heart thing?
Yeah, I think this is where they perform a ritual to where they can't die.
Do they like cut out the heart or something?
There was a heart.
There was a heart.
You didn't see it be cut out.
No, it was already cut out.
Oh.
Purposely didn't write down your dream because I didn't know that dream.
I wrote the dream down wrong.
Yeah. Forgot I was.
You got great notes for that one then.
I fixed.
All right.
What I wrote down.
What else is in this room that we initially walked through the onyx door? Can I investigate for anything
The other
else
one.
there?
So you guys went past that open hallway
Oh yeah.
and straight to the door
We
on
go
your
to
left.
the open hallway.
So there's no exit inside this room, so we
No,
have to go
this-
back to the hallway.
To essentially the opening is
Right.
what it was.
Did I not see anything out there, I'm assuming.
There was
No,
a
you
note.
didn't see anything.
All right.
So you go back over to the open archway. You look in. It's just a long room, and it appears that there are bedrolls splayed out in various states of disorder. But yeah, you see several bedrolls. That's it.
So maybe this is a safe house for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't lying about that.
Well, obviously we're safe here then.
Can we investigate?
You
I
may
mean, if
go and make an investigation.
if we
check.
were friends of them, we would be safe.
Do you have time to
8.
hit?
I hate when I'm proficient in
You-
something and I roll terribly.
You look around and it just appears like there's bedrolls.
Do they-
You
Kind of want to go through their stuff too.
I know, I want to like look through all their things.
Is it
I'll look around,
recently?
too.
Does it seem like
you
they've been
can
recently
make
slept?
an investigation check to try and determine.
Oh man.
Can I try to intimidate anything to find?
The blanket is not appear to be intimidating.
I just want to do acrobatics through here.
Then I got a 12.
Plus 8.
a weird group.
A 12.
I just want to use my
as you're
plus 8.
looking, you're the only. Like, what did you roll for?
Just
No.
for fun.
You guys are getting the bad
I'm
rolls out
seeing
now.
it, right.
That's probably a good thing. So.
Oh no.
And
You-
we'll
No.
also get them out later too.
So you're getting you're looking at the bedrolls. It appears that maybe 4 of them appear recent.
You knew.
Can
There
I?
still may be some of them semi nearby.
Is it warm?
I'm gonna change this.
Maybe
It's not
weird, but can I listen to
You don't
like
see me, but I got reached out, touch
wall
it.
or something?
No.
For some sort of like beating heart or something
You may
like
go
that.
make an investigation check.
I don't know. 15.
But there's
15,
less dust
you put
on
your
these
gear up.
4.
Oh.
And then you realize, oh, it's my own heart.
Aw,
As
have
you
a
use your tube, as you're too focused on your own, blood starts rushing.
Yes,
up
I
in
do
your
have a heart.
You do.
I'm going to change into a blink dog and kind of investigate and see if I can smell anybody in the area.
Yeah,
Okay.
smells.
All right.
No.
So go ahead.
Yeah, smell them out.
Make
Yeah,
a
just
my
perception
schnitzel.
check with advantage if you're
Yeah, boy.
using your keen smell.
Yes.
What are you smelling for?
People, natural 20.
Ooh,
Okay.
People, undead, anything really.
Okay. So, with his insight to remind you of that smell, you pick up that, and it's coming from that main hallway, continuing on. Doesn't appear to be very far.
I'm gonna get somebody's attention.
Oh boy, what do you want, boy?
I want
To me in the left.
However
Dump his
unamused
head.
a blink dog can look.
it's like Baymax just kind of looking at you.
I also want to just thump his head.
I should turn off this.
Pointer dog thing.
I'm pointing.
Guys, I know Ash is a little kooky, but I think she's trying to get us to follow her.
Nice.
Okay.
Lead the
Let's go.
way.
Okay.
I think I would drop
Just
invisibility
Go
around this
towards
time.
the,
Okay.
the scent.
Alright, let's sneakily move.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me find something else that will work a little bit better real quick.
Why didn't you have this prepared?
Because,
Because we don't do what you think we should.
no, that's fine. That is A-okay.
We do everything wrong. But that's what I love about this. There is no right and wrong.
There is no
There's
right
just what happens.
There's only death.
There could be
Only.
a wrong. But I don't think this group would do the really, really stupid stuff.
Have you met us?
Clearly.
By really stupid, I mean
trusted.
we see the big opening. Okay, I'm going to just cast 3 fireballs in random spots.
All right.
Like that sort of dumb, and then we die right
Using
there.
a map of
Okay.
old.
Hey, well,
There are not
okay.
there are not armored statues in those.
That was Rafa's first battle. He went and stood in
Yep.
that one
Yep.
and was safe from the whole
I
battle.
assume Sinja would know this because Enid would have told him somewhere in the past year. Her mom and brother and father were all buried, correct? Their bodies were buried?
To the best of your knowledge, yes.
Because she found their bodies. So I
Yeah.
assume she would have...
Then we had
I
a
wasn't there, but
funeral.
you would have been there for... Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
All right. So, you guys enter into the room. At the end, you go up a set of staircase. A set of stairs leads up from this hall and opens up into a larger room.
Philo's just fled.
Those are just-
Yes.
What the hell? Where are we going now?
Cool.
Is it pitch dark in here?
It is not. There are those green lights
Oh,
that
nice.
are. Where are my minis at?
Underneath that.
There we go.
Do you need a big green spider?
I do not want the big green spider.
Do you need us to have the initiative tracker?
Probably.
Or are we going to talk our way out of this?
We can
Alright.
try.
We
We could
persuade-
try.
we
We
can
can
seduce?
try.
Wow.
Seduce
That's
Benson.
what you do, Bard.
Alright.
I mean, we have an option of
That's what
getting
you
out
do, I've heard.
peacefully.
Oh, no. I'm a dog, okay?
Oh, that's true.
What do you ever know what you're into?
M&M's are under your chair. Oh, I could
Inspire him to
something.
change his ways.
Exactly.
Can I actually inspire them, or is it for next game?
Yeah. Can you use that D20 to convert Vince to the light side?
I would love to.
No problem.
I mean, how convenient is it that the one person that was about to be killed, then got fired, became our hiree, and
I know, what have got?
At once.
DM.
Yeah, these would.
wondering at what step
Put him as
along the
bad
way
as
did he
this.
become a part of this group?
Cool.
Vince. I don't know if this was actually somehow perfectly planned out by Nick, or if it's
We
he
screwed up.
became part of this group at some point, or if he always was and just was going to be killed off. This important member of this group
Yeah, we should just
was
let him
going to be
die.
eaten by zombies, and
Guys, the
He
whole-
knew we wouldn't
the
let
whole
him die.
Tower's this group.
but he was a part of Grimstone
Really?
Keep.
We also just
All
let
of
him come with
Grimstone
us and
Keep
didn't
is
really
this.
question
Yeah,
Are
we
you
had no-
positive?
Are you
it.
sure?
And didn't try to keep him out.
See,
of
I have
the
that
plan.
theory too, but I don't know.
Okay,
Like we just
so we
found.
see, are these all people?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yes. So as you step in,
No, there's no
you
way.
see Vince sitting up on top, and you see him sitting in a stone-like chair.
Oh, he's
It's
a
just-
leader. That's good.
you just see him kind of sitting there, and as you start looking left and right, you see people that you've seen before
Oh,
From
no.
Grimstone Keep.
from
No.
Oh.
Ones we-
Tea-Garden.
from a battle that happened a while ago,
Oh,
I mean,
no.
you wouldn't know them.
and Teaguard
Yeah, I don't know any of them.
that you definitely killed.
Fancy hat guy.
No, he
No,
wasn't a
no.
part of it.
No, I pulled this one out, and I was like, no, can't pull that. But I was like, no, he's not here.
Guys,
They were part of the.
I was like, oh no.
I'm
So
wearing mine.
you enter in and you see them.
I
And
forgot he's
My
wearing
brethren, as I'm wearing the clothes.
Yes!
Give me your
You-
cloak back.
you see Vince kind of chuckle.
Glad you guys
all
saved
quite
the
amusing,
party.
aren't you? Welcome.
Is this the safe house? Is this
You're
where
the
we rest
worst.
for the night?
I'm sorry, what?
Why would you ever do this?
Do
We
what?
saved your life.
He
No.
just led us to the safe house.
We passed those beds.
Master Jormund. You hear one of the others say.
Jormund?
Master Jormund. What is it that we are wanting to do with them? Do you want us to just go ahead and kill them? You hear the dwarf off to the side.
I'm good at
No. So, I'm excited. We have a special guest today.
Sinjin really
Dwarf
isn't that
talking?
special.
Hey, yes I am.
We have a daughter of one of the guardians here.
a daughter.
You didn't tell me you were famous.
You see all of them kind of hiss a little bit. And they all kind of start looking back and forth at the three of you, looking back and forth. It's that one. And they point at you.
Yes.
I haven't seen this now.
Well.
Daughter?
So, what questions do you have before we kill you? I'm sure you would like to know answers that have plagued your mind for years. Or do you
What?
really not know?
What do you mean by I'm the daughter of a guardian?
And you hear all of them, they start kind of a ruckus laughter
Creepy laugh.
as they all kind of do that and kind of stop for a moment. You genuinely have no idea.
I genuinely have no idea.
Oh. Well, this may take a little bit longer, but you know what? I don't feel like we necessarily need to play that game. I'm not really in that mood. I've got business to attend to, so why don't we just begin and have some fun? So, shall we begin? I need you guys to roll initiative as he pulls out his bow and is just gonna start
I'm
attacking.
ready for
So,
it.
Yeah.
2.
That'll
Natural
be
20. Oh,
17.
dang, it doesn't matter.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
'cause we
Being
Not
went
to
able to
go
go first
first.
is good.
Well,
25.
That I think you're still probably going first.
Fury?
I better be going first.
15.
I'm gonna shoot with my bow first.
20 for me.
1, 2 for Betty. Ashley?
18.
What'd you get?
19.
Wow. We are all above 15. Every
But
single
I
person.
wanted to go before the
It's a happy
You want to go
battle, guys.
first?
Oh boy.
Well, St. John goes, and you go first.
Oh, good.
I go first. I better go first before them.
Yeah.
Okay.
You and I go before them.
That's good.
So you see all
Swear
of
they
them
got
begin
20.
brandishing their weapons, stepping forward. All right. So we're going to go back to regular combat. So, Callie, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot 2
Okay.
arrows
Go for it.
at Vince.
At Vince. Okay. All right. Go ahead and make your 2 attacks.
Do I have anything else special? Hang on.
Do we?
You have Unwavering Mark, but I don't know if
The
that's
last time
that's
we fought
melee.
these,
You have to hit with a melee
there
weapon.
weren't
with a melee weapon.
spellcasters, right? Last time we fought them, they were all.
You do not allow the spellcaster the opportunity to live long enough.
I'm going to shoot I want to shoot the 2 arrows, but then I want to switch back to my shield and then I'm gonna move forward. Like,
I mean, Vince has to have the ability to go invisible. He was able to completely disappear in like 2 seconds.
Hide in darkness. Zero.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
So
like an
did you hear me?
assassin or something.
Do what?
I want to shoot
that-
and then I want to
unless you cast
switch
light.
to my shield and
Okay.
saber. 19.
Just to let you know.
19 hits.
I will be dead very soon.
18.
I'm
18?
still half dead.
18 points of damage.
No, does 18 hit also?
18 also hits, yes.
Okay.
You have a lot of spells written down.
So I'm just rolling both at the same time because I'm hitting him with both of them and know that I'm not going to
Okay.
take him out with one hit. So.
You have different ones. Prepared.
Oh, sorry. I gotta do a D6 for the bow.
Can speak with plants.
I can speak.
16.
16?
Yeah.
16 total.
16 total, yeah. And then I'm got my shield out now. And I'm gonna move.
You watch as he takes one of the hits and he kind of shifts away from it a little bit to take half damage from it. So were both of them 8?
It was a 4 and a 2, so it was 9 and 7.
9 and 7, so we'll say halves the 9. So that only does 4 points of damage, so 4 plus
So 11.
so 11 total.
I'm gonna stay. Well, I can take good hits. I should probably take hits for the team. Did we move all in here? Are we still at like
I
this?
assume we're all right inside
right.
the doorway.
Yeah.
I
We're
assume.
inside the doorway
Yeah,
now.
we'll say that you guys
Okay.
all made it in. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I assume flying.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm going to move over though.
Okay.
5,
Yeah,
10.
you can move.
I'm gonna kind of move over here.
All
Do
right.
they all 6 have separate initiative orders?
No.
Mm.
All right, Sinjin, your turn.
Which one of these
That means
looks
one
like a
is dead on their
mage-ish
turn.
person?
Make a perception check.
Gosh. 9.
9. You're kind of looking around and you're not too sure. You're ruling out a few. You can rule out probably Vince, maybe. You can rule out maybe the half orc. You didn't assume that. The dwarven one looks like a fighter. Any of those on the other side
You're
could
looking
be.
for
You're
his
not
brother?
sure. They're just cloaked.
Her brother.
Alright, I'm just gonna look at Vince, mutter a few arcane words, and he has to make a intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
What are you? I only know one spell that's intelligent.
16.
He saves. Okay. Then that's my action. Then
That's the one he had. That one was the one with saving throws is dexterity and
I
intelligence.
just didn't want to pick a wizard because I knew they'd have high. Alright, well then I will inspire Enid and say, I like red heads and I cannot lie. You other men can't deny. Then when a girl walks in with her hair all red and the curls up in your face, you get sprung. And then I will just kind of
An entertaining group.
just try to make myself look as big as I can as a gnome in front of her, but
Alrighty.
that's about all I can do.
All right, this one's going to run out and get into melee with you. You said you pulled out your shield,
Yes.
right? This one's going to run into melee.
I've got my shield and my
Melee.
saber out.
This one steps up to here. This one steps over here. All right, so let me see. Okie dokie. So, the first one against you, Trin.
Nope, not Trin.
Or
Callie.
not Trin. Callie.
Trin would be good too, but Callie is strong.
No. Both of those. You see him. He pulls out a short sword and shing shing hits. You block both hits with your shield. That one is going to attack you, Sinjin. That will be a. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Okay. 18 to hit.
Oh yeah.
And 13 to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
What does the guy look like that's on me? What is he? What type of
He appears to be a human.
So one hit.
human
Fighter.
Human
He's
fighter,
attacking
I
you with
Yeah,
the sword.
yeah. You're not sure. So one of those hits. 1d6.
One miss though.
Okay. No.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
Okay.
But you're not.
Oh wait, no.
You're not a human, so I wouldn't think.
Because there's no. He doesn't have advantage or anything. No, never mind.
There's
Sneak
someone
attack, no.
within 5
Never,
feet.
yeah, no, I was just like, wait, no, he's a rogue attacking head on. Yeah, so never mind. So actually, let's
Wait,
reroll that one. Okay, that one was a 6, so it's 6 plus.
Wait, isn't it still sneak attack if there's a
Are they both engaged
ally?
with me?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I was looking over here at Callie. No, that was higher than it was. It was 6, 2, and a 3. Okay, so 11 plus 2 is going to be 13. Take 13 points of damage from the one hit. The other one, 2 attacks. One's a natural 20, and the other one is 17. So this will be the sneak attack one for the first one because that's the first hit. Well, no, odd even. So I said odd even. Okay, so this one's going to be alright. So 7, 8, 16, 18 points of damage on the first hit. And then next one is just 1, 6. So that is 3 points of damage.
So 21 more points.
Yeah. Okay. That was that one. This one sees the dog is going to take 2 shots. Actually, it's going to take a shot at you, not knowing what you are. Oh, can't see you. You're invisible. Or no, you dropped it. You dropped it. He's going to take 1 shot at you. That will be a 21 to hit. And for you, it is a 12.
Mm-hmm.
12. Oh, jeez.
I'm not allowed armor.
Yeah. Alright, so the hit against you is 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Hit against you is 8 points of damage. Alright. One over there on the side. He is going to... Okay.
I expected to go down the first turn, so
problem.
I'm lucky if I don't.
Guys, we were going to beat them. We've already beat them once.
It's true.
with Trin.
And not Vince.
You watch as he
You have faith in
releases
I do have
a
faith in Callie.
sickly
She's actually
green
stronger.
bolt in... Oh, no, the dog's short. Well, no, you're short, too.
Mm-hmm. Just probably the dog's
No,
probably
so
still taller.
no. It shows this is the dog, so you're the only thing tall besides that. So he's going to shoot at you. Nope. 2 plus 5 is going to be a 7 to hit you with the guiding
Oh my
bolt.
goodness.
Yay,
And
it
it misses.
missed.
So,
It's a miracle.
and
That
then
was-
Vince. Vince looks at you and is going to go ahead and just fire those.
Well,
Oh,
because
that's
you're a
sweet.
daughter of the
Um,
Guardians, I don't know. Means your dad's still alive.
So 23 and
My
11.
brother's still alive. What?
23 and 11.
Both still alive.
To
but your
To
dad's
hit.
still alive.
One.
23 yes, 11 no.
What did this guy do?
Dad's probably the leader.
He fired two shots with a short bow.
Why would they?
Or no, he has a long bow. So he pulled out a long bow, and then Vince is also using a long bow. So that's.
Maybe they want to turn you.
Or did I already fire with Vince?
Take your heart.
Wasn't that your first
I
attack?
think they've all gone.
I
Yeah.
think Vince was my first attack. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince was my first attack. Yeah. So never mind. Sorry. Who did I shoot with Vince?
Well, we can always watch the replay
I
later
shot
and
you,
figure out if you
I think,
really
right?
wanna stay.
Well, these.
Gotten hit 4 times.
No, I haven't attacked with Vince yet. No, you guys did damage. That's why I was on this page. Okay, so... Alright. Sorry, so... One had hit you. One hit you. Okay. So if it was a 2, I rolled. And... Nope, you are not currently surrounded by any allies of his. So that is going to be 2 plus. So that will be only 6 points of damage, as that does not do that. Okay. Alright, that was their turn. Enid.
I'm going to get out my Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And
Go up this engine.
So whenever they start their turn in it, they'll take the effect.
okay, so not.
So the next turn, so you can walk in their space. When they start their turn, they have to make the save. Okay. All right. So you pull out the Spirit Guardians, and then anything else? Can't pull out Spirit Weapon, unfortunately.
No. I knew I couldn't do both. I had to make a choice.
Can't you do a cantrip?
No,
I can't do any more
action was the
spells.
spell.
Oh, gotcha. She's not a bonus action.
I didn't write down the range, so I don't know if I can't ask this, but that flash toy that I got from Alonzo.
I have that.
Oh, he has the. I think it's right there in front of you, isn't it?
I wrote down what it does, but I didn't write down the range.
Well,
I was trying to go through my notes.
I know I have
You have it in your binder, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
Unless you gave it to Lewis.
He kept it.
It's on an orange sheet of paper, so.
I could have swore it was like right in this little thing, but I just have this, which probably is important, but I don't remember what it was.
That orange paper?
No. Oh, it is this one. Oh, that's the other one.
Yeah.
Well, this is exactly where I kept the Ring of Death to spare.
Sorry,
I think it's an action, isn't it?
I'm sick in game.
I think I thought of using this if I was going to pull out the tombstone.
Okay, so you pull out your Spirit Guardians. All right, Ash, your turn.
Yeah.
And you're just moving up there behind Sinjin.
Does he still have me?
Wait,
I can give you.
what's the range on your
greater
Spirit
healing
Guardians?
potion.
You hand him the potion.
It's not gonna
Okay.
take it.
You can hand it as a bonus action.
Yeah.
So she hands you.
So I have
the
a quick question.
Yeah.
Does
You can do what you
speed halving stack? Like if your speed is halved and it's
No.
rough,
Even if he doesn't
but
keep
it's
it.
rough terrain.
No.
Save his pocket
Well,
and save it for you anyway.
so you would be
So if once
if slow and then rough
then
terrain.
Spirit Guardians is rough terrain, I think.
Like it wouldn't make the I don't think having a speed like if it just says your speed is halved. Now moving through rough terrain, what I would say would also do that. But if it's like the spell effect of slow and that,
So I'm gonna look up the.
so
I just
if
never-
it says if it's saying because of the Spirit Guardians, it's as if moving through rough terrain. That would make it probably a little bit different.
All right.
So like if
They
it's,
both just say it's halved.
Yeah, so I would say that it's just halved. But if it's like entangled, then I would say that's where it becomes where they're slowed and their movement is also sluggish because of what.
But I could also see like if you're slowed and then you're going through something else that slows you more.
Yeah. Okay.
Bite attack.
Okay.
17 hit.
17
Holmes the wizard.
does
Magic
hit.
person.
2 damage.
2 damage. All right.
And then I'm gonna blink back here. Question about blink. It says, is that something I have once and then I recharge it to see if I get it?
Does it say a recharge
It says
thing?
recharge 4 to 6. I don't know.
Okay, so you on your next turn you roll a 4 d6.
Okay.
And if you roll a 4, 5, or 6, you get it back.
Okay.
Yep. All right, so you do 2 damage.
With my roll so far, I see that's gonna go really well.
Fury, your turn.
Maybe your rolls will change.
I think so.
I think I'm going to fire a fireball
there-ish.
Okay.
Like, to get those 3 in it.
Okay.
I'm
Roll me a d6 because we've been forgetting to do this. Remember the otter or like
See what type.
Oh.
like the type.
Yeah, let me write down. What is the...
1 to 2 is lightning. 3 or 4 is fire. 5 or 6 is thunder.
Okay.
Lightning, fire.
Fire.
I'm pretty
Guys, I just
predictable,
want to say it's been an honor serving with all of you.
So, if I get the thunder damage, does it make a noise?
Oh, fine.
You're probably not gonna
feel
do
like-
that.
It would, but
You're
it's
like half.
you don't know if that affects anything.
No, I just
Yeah.
want to know for
You know that fire-
role-playing
you know that-
purposes.
yeah.
So, I want to be able to describe the spell when it happens.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
So you release the spell.
So first you see like fire come out, and then it seemingly disappears, and all you hear is a giant boom, an
Okay.
explosion of noise.
And so because it's thunder, it becomes a Constitution saving throw, which means that they don't get to use their evasion.
Nice.
And I'm also
So that
I'm also focusing it very hard on him, giving him disadvantage.
okay. Nice.
All right.
Nice.
As time goes on, you can learn to control what you would like it to be. So the disadvantage, he rolled a natural 1, so he will take full damage from that. So this
You should
one.
take double damage.
What is your save?
16.
It's Constitution.
Yeah, no, that changed things incredibly
The Constitution, I think, is good.
because they would, all of them would have taken no damage if they succeeded.
Oh yeah.
Those rogues.
Look at you, man. That thing's
So that
coming
was
in handy.
that
I
was
mean, it was
beneficial.
your luck too. The other
All
two
right,
are both
so-
dexterity.
The
What did you
on
say
our
is
side.
16?
16.
16 for your
Or the
save?
guardian.
Constitution 0.
We don't
so
really
no,
know
no.
in this room what's
All
happening.
three.
Was it, all 3 of them
He's a
failed.
guardian of the council.
So they all take full
That's what I figured.
damage.
Dad started.
He's gotta be.
Look at my Christmas dice
1,
coming
2,
through
3,
for
4,
you.
5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 19, 25, 30 points of damage.
30 points.
Woo,
Those 2 go down.
This one and this one.
Yeah.
And then I
You
am
said 20, 30,
30.
30
I don't
points
have
of
a
So
damage.
then I'm
Yes.
then actually just for role playing sake, I feel like I'm going to kind of burst backwards with little sound instead of just the wind.
Okay,
for
so
10 feet, and then and then
back with
I'm moving
noisy
30
wind.
more feet, so I'm moving 40 feet back.
Okay.
Gosh.
So you kind of slide back into this
Oh
hall.
my.
Nice.
As you
Well,
release
then
the
I'm not
magic and an unpredictable, like you're very
I got
confused.
the
That was not what's
magic
supposed to
in
happen,
me.
but it had a good effect. All right.
Like,
Well then. Okay. That was the one. Like if
That was amazing.
thunder changes the damage and it's a saving throw. It's
That's
different.
amazing.
Okay. So, Callie, your turn. As you hear the.
I'm gonna hit him with the saber.
Okay.
And this guy
You just
like
knocked
tried to
her.
hit me,
I'm
and I
gonna-
just wanted to react and be like,
I'm gonna go get my
yeah,
water.
they're not.
"Sup?" Hit him with the thing
Okay.
because he totally missed.
Anyone
you.
else need some from the stairs water refill?
25.
Need a tray.
That'll hit.
Oh yes. I was finishing it
25,
up.
25.
25 hits.
12.
12. 12 damage.
No,
Does not
12 to
hit?
12.
For her second
Second
attack.
hit.
12 does hit. Yeah.
It
Oh,
does.
all right.
Nice.
Yeah. They're wearing cloaks. They're wearing light armor. It's like just like leather underneath, and I
Oh,
mean,
the price for drama.
Oh, dang it.
they pack a punch,
15.
but they may not be the hardiest of them.
15.
Don't worry,
Can I do it? Can I do a
Two
quick
at a
like
time.
once over? How does he look?
For damage, so how much total damage?
Just 15.
15. He's looking a little rough.
I'm gonna drop the dog until
I want to hit him again. Action surge.
Action surge. Okay, go for it.
Yeah,
more
this
hits.
one is what keeps it up.
Exactly.
Oh, it's in the. It's in the.
No,
No, maybe it wasn't.
It was
3. So 11.
11 just misses.
14.
14 hits.
10 more. Damage.
He is barely hanging on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can I fall on him?
Can I spit on him and
Or just
make
bump
him
him with
die?
my shield? Just a quick like once. Like under.
Just a
All
withering.
right.
All right, Sinjin, you see the explosion in front, or you don't see it. You just hear it in front of you, and just see those two
Going
guys.
to
Go down.
notice I have a potion in my hand now. and drink it.
Okay.
What was that?
He actually
44
drinks
plus
it.
You notice
He
you
actually
have
drinks it. I guess I'll just erase
It's
that.
not a crumb cake, so I'll take it.
And Enid gave it to you, so
12
that's pretty
plus
good.
4.
Plus 4.
That's 16 more. Brings me up to 42,
oh, I can't do that.
I think. And then I'm going to make sure I'm between these two and take some
Always.
attacks.
You're here.
Nice. Actually being
And
able
I'm
to
going
use your...
to use a defensive flourish.
Okay.
So 20 to hit
That
for the
hits.
first one and 19 to hit for the second
Okay.
one.
Nice.
So, first one does 9 points of damage for the first one.
Okay. Thinking of a D for Bardic Inspiration, right? You have that damage to it as well.
Yeah. Okay. So so 9,
Nice.
10 points of damage for the first
Okay.
one, and then
As your AC increases by that one.
1, 6, and then 9 points of damage for the second one as well.
So 19 total?
Yes.
19 total? Okay. Alright. Okay.
What did I miss?
I attacked. Cool.
Alright. He's right there. Okay. Their turn. You
Spirit
see... Oh, Spirit Guardians. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I've been waiting.
Which one is it?
It's these two.
So
No,
So the dead one.
Yeah, the dead one.
Oh, I thought
This
it was just.
no,
yeah,
this one
okay.
fails.
Failing a death saving throw.
so he
He,
takes
he
damage.
fails, so he takes full damage. So I think it's what is it? 2d8 or 3d8?
3d8.
3d8.
Is this the dead one?
No.
The dead one's
Is actually dead.
Well, he got
Oh, I thought it was.
Oh, no, there's 2 8s.
I thought it was 2
Oh.
8s. So
Oh, it's a
16.
3.
Oh, he's got to be
16.
close.
That's
So
still.
So he goes down and then struggles back to his feet using his his relentless
Oh,
endurance.
it's got to down to. Is that
Getting the half
Oh,
orc.
scared me.
Bless you.
Or like the lady
Okay.
at Barnes and Noble.
So yeah, he's still up, but that was just an effect that happened.
Right.
So you still have an action.
No, it's their turn.
Oh, it's there. Oh,
That happened
yeah.
on there.
Because
Okay.
that happened on there.
It's 7.
Right.
All
No, it's
right.
my turn.
Yeah.
Sure, I stab him.
Yeah, I said next
Uh,
one.
You see
hit
him.
him
He
with my
looks
staff.
back and he just says, "Go, master!" And he takes his dagger, runs it through something on his belt, and is going to work his way around you and go after you with both attacks.
Do you get a...
First one misses.
No.
He's not leaving my
Second
range.
one. No.
I
So
know.
he's
So
shifted
he's
around to
moving
that
around,
side.
but he didn't leave my
I
melee.
need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Could he make it all that way with half speed?
Yeah, he only went 5
Like
feet.
5 feet.
Oh, I didn't know how it worked exactly.
Oh yeah, 15 plus whatever.
There's one.
Plus 3. So.
Plus 3, 18
18.
just succeeds. As you feel this coursing poison hit your system, it scares you half to death. Like you pray for just real quick as the poison sets in. You do take half damage from the poison effect, but if you had failed, you're not sure what effect would have happened.
Sounds familiar.
Uh,
Like magic water. Familiar.
Oh no.
Be a good thing to tip your arrows with, possibly.
Or this dagger.
you take 17 points of poison damage.
Do you have
That's
a dagger?
halved.
Oh.
His dagger.
I know, that's why you said that, and we have it.
From that.
I have
For
arrows
that
I
one
can dip
hit.
it into the little,
Yeah, that was-
Oh, hold on a second.
like a little
Roll
vial.
I didn't roll the dagger damage.
We're catching up now.
6 more points of damage on
But I'm
top.
really far away from you guys, so.
Me
God,
too.
that was halved.
as he,
You
as he
have the
sinks
vial.
it in, and you feel you resist whatever was going to happen.
Gosh. Since
You
when?
see the this one. He's going to make his 2 attacks towards you. He moves around in front of you,
Here?
Callie. Yeah, makes his 2 attacks. Your armor class is
20.
20.
Nice.
22.
Nope.
No, it's 20.
No, neither of those hit. Armor class is tough.
Oh, my player's handbook is still here from last
Magic
time.
dude and main guy.
Okay.
I assume he might have it.
It might be over here.
I don't know if that's yours or his.
Well, if the binding's falling out, it's ours.
Oh, looks like mine.
It's intact.
You see him run up to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He gets right in front of
This
the
one?
blink dog. Yeah. And you watch as he's like, 2 can play this game. And you watch as all these sickly, like dark green energy balls start floating around him because he casts Spirit Guardians. Now, he did enter yours, right? With 15-foot radius. So he was casting his before he goes in. So both your spirit energies are sitting there like fighting against each other. But so when you guys start your turn, but yeah, he's going to make a Constitution saving throw. That will be plus 2, 13 for your save. No, okay.
15.
So he takes full damage from it. So go ahead and roll that because he entered it on his turn. Oh, nice! Jeez.
I can't do
18.
18.
Wow.
18, yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Enid
Monster
wants
Guardians are
answers.
better. Vince disappears.
Dang it, of course he did.
And he has to go through. He's gonna leave.
Yeah, because
No, I was like, it's 15-foot
standing
radius.
right
He-
there.
Well, either way, he'll take some damage and possibly have to,
Run into you.
make a concentration save to see if he stops being
Oh.
invisible.
Yeah.
Those people are not gonna
Unless
grow.
it's greater.
Are they dead?
What is it? A wisdom save?
15.
Quite great.
Wisdom save?
I
Oh,
thought,
wisdom. Oh.
Right.
thought it was Constitution.
It's constant.
It's a constitution.
Let me look. Is it?
That's what you've made the last 2 times.
I think it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he fails, so he will make...
Did he drop his invisibility?
We'll find out based on how much.
yeah, he just did.
Yes.
As he gets to... he's going to use his cunning action to dash, but because he's in it, it's halved, so he moves 15 feet further. I totally forgot, because you were standing right there. I totally did not see you there. You're coming towards me.
You've got this, man!
Oh, man.
There's a JoJo reference in
Did
here
you say
somewhere,
his
but
face?
like,
Oh.
So he bonus action
Come-
dash.
you're-
He does see you standing there, and boom, boom, is going to take 2 shots at you as he's running forward.
wait, he
Invisible.
used invisibility.
Oh, he did. That's right.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
mind. Sorry.
I was like,
He has 20
I'm gonna
actions.
die.
I was like, I think he's done.
But he doesn't take damage from the Spirit Guardian.
He does.
Emotions
Yes, he
change so
does.
quickly on your face.
Aw, not as
Good,
good.
good.
I was like pure
So-
joy, and then I'm then
It
wait,
was
no,
half.
we're good again.
Is it half?
Oh,
He
it's
didn't make
8.
it, so
Oh,
it's
okay,
eight.
so it's 8.
Okay.
Plus nothing? No.
You
All
don't
right.
add anything.
Oh.
Okay. Enid,
I
at
just
the
wanna
start
add
of your
damage
turn,
all
I
the
need you to
time.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Spirit Guardians.
Yeah. His Spirit Guardians
Oh, yeah, for
are still up. Yeah.
You got this.
How wide is the hallway again?
10 feet wide.
So,
You're currently on a stairwell, so you see him running down the stairs. But
16.
16 saves, you take half.
I wasn't sure.
You take 8 points of damage.
that's
instead
not
of
bad.
16.
How many feet from me is he?
It's not bad.
He is
Compared to what-
about 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
Okay.
Got this. Take it.
Ashland.
I'm gonna see if I can get
Oh,
my.
start of your turn, Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh. The Spirit Guardians are massive.
15, right?
Yeah,
How
so-
come they didn't hit him?
17.
Oh, they will hit him.
No, it's only friendly
Friendly.
things.
My guys
His
will hit
will.
his when
Yes,
he starts
I mean,
his turn.
you're
He hasn't
hitting
started his
him.
turn.
It'll hit me and Ashlyn. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
17.
17 succeeds, so you take half damage.
These are
We'll just do
huge.
with the roll. I had 8. So you
Okay.
take 8 points of damage. Don't forget to roll a d6 to see if you get your blink ability back.
radius.
Yeah, I was just about to do that.
Okay.
It's not just like 5 feet.
4. So I get it back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do a bite attack on Wizzy.
Okay.
It's right there. Natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Finally.
Okay.
Come on, damage.
It'll be 2 ones.
No.
Just
No,
one.
let's give me 6s or 8s or whatever you're throwing.
Yeah.
Alright. So, I don't know which one to double now.
No, both of them.
Both.
Both. Oh.
Is it?
Crap, I was only supposed to roll 1.
Oh.
I
Uh,
did that wrong in
Got
my brain.
excited.
Okay. Nice. There you go.
12!
Okay.
Plus 1, 13.
Nice. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell.
So you jump. You
That's like
jump
perfect
up,
roll.
bite him on the jugular, and as you bamf out, you're still clutching onto the neck, and that. But the neck is still in your mouth as you teleport out. You
Is
what?
he unconscious?
No, he's gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dead
You,
neck.
So the
He's
spirit
unconscious.
guardians
Spirit
are gone.
guardians
Neck.
go away too.
yeah. Nice.
Thank you for doing that.
Fury, your turn.
You
You see this. You see Vince running towards you.
so
Vince,
I'm
run
going
away.
to
I don't think I would.
use my.
Do you perceive him as an enemy?
I'm going to use my flexible casting
Okay.
to get a sorcery point back, so like wind swirls around me, and then I will give him disadvantage as I cast a. So as I go to cast lightning, just jolts from me to him and does an automatic 3 points of damage.
Okay.
He's within 10 feet.
Okay. Just on my 3 points.
Automatic 3 points.
Okay.
And then a giant lightning explodes 10 feet behind him for a fireball lightning ball,
Lightning ball.
which he has disadvantage on
Uh,
again. Philo is gone, but
Yeah, Philo's gone.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But-
but this
so
owl
there also he's like,
is
well, I was gonna do this either way, and it's like poor
He's
Ash.
super
But
effective.
then-
But you move. That was
At least you moved, yeah.
I'm getting back later. It's cool.
disadvantage. Hopefully, I'll at least take half then.
I know, I hope. I hope you roll all 6s too.
You gave him disadvantage.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I had to recover a sorcery point.
Okay. 13. So
Ooh,
it
what's
takes
a
half
threes?
damage.
Right. With evasion.
Wait,
Because he has evasion.
He has
still,
evasion.
So he either takes half
Oh,
or none.
Half or none.
1,
So
2, 3, 4,
he
5,
still takes
6,
half.
7, 8, 9, 10, 19.
You only rolled 3s and 2s.
Yeah, so 9 points.
9 points. Okay.
Hey, it's not. That's a very good
Okay.
So when you put spirit guardians out, do they just stay out?
As long as you maintain
So I
concentration.
didn't go, right? Or did I go? I think we skipped.
Oh, we did. We
Me.
skipped.
No,
Oh,
we did skip you. You
Oh,
were you
wait.
going to attack him?
then I want my movement. No, I don't think I'm gonna move.
Okay. So what were you going to do?
I was going to.
I was thinking I'll move up to him. He'll have to take an opportunity attack.
Cure
He'll just go.
wounds myself
Disengage.
and
Okay.
attack him.
But
Well, you can't attack. You can either do
Yeah.
cure wounds.
Oh,
That's an
sorry,
action.
healing.
Healing word, okay, there you go.
Sorry, because
Okay.
that's the bonus one.
Gotcha. Okay. I was like, no, I know what I'm talking about. Gosh.
I knew I didn't That one's just.
So intense over that
This one.
corner of the table.
Nice.
Yes.
There you go.
And you add.
Add your spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
So wisdom, so 4.
And then I want to stab him.
Okay. Make an attack. A stabby attack.
Heal, stab.
Natural
Nice.
20.
Very good.
He's got 1 HP.
Yeah, he's got 1 HP.
Oh,
so
so
you
Kill him
just
dramatically.
And then just
do you,
twisted him.
don't you have a mace?
Yeah.
don't
you?
I have
Or
a
a short sword. Sword, so you just.
And then I just twisted in there to extra pain.
All right,
So
he
gross.
goes down. All right,
Callie.
Sinjin, your turn.
Callie.
Callie's
Or
turn.
Callie's turn.
It's
Okay.
still fun.
I'm going to hit him once.
Okay.
18.
18 hits.
A 9.
He goes down.
Did I?
Make a perception.
Oh, sorry. 17.
No, because he was invisible and became visible right here.
Did I know Fury went down that hall though?
You do not. Fury went down that hall.
and you
Can I just peek?
you heard a giant explosion in the hallway.
That's true.
Oh, I
Yeah.
did. So can I look?
You can look.
It's just
Yeah.
Fury being Fury.
Pull out my bow.
Fury letting off some steam.
Shoot him.
Yeah, how far down the hallway is he?
I would say
I have one
it's-
action
It's no, I know, but it's you've already started making an attack with a melee weapon, and so you have your shield. Like it.
Oh,
it's-
because normally it's a bonus action to switch.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, and so like I have no problem. Like
So I
if,
get to
if
hear.
you're switching from bow to sword, like I picture you're just dropping that.
That's fine. I'll just keep holding my
So that's-
my sword and my
Okay.
shield, and I have 35 movement, so I got to hear.
Okay, nice.
Roll your
Okay.
that.
All right.
So how far
Follow
down the
him.
hallway is he?
He is
He's like
20, 25, 30 feet down the hall.
yeah.
So I can't use
So
my
30
extra
feet from
action to
here?
do anything.
Yeah,
So 10 feet there. So if I use a blade flourish, I get an additional 10 feet.
10
of
feet,
movement.
yeah.
Oh, I have a quick
Okay.
question.
Yeah.
If I didn't use my second attack, could I keep running further or no?
No,
No.
because you're
Yeah,
already
you already
part
used
of your
your
Because
action.
then
movement.
action is 2 hits. Like one action is
One
2
action
hits.
is 2 hits.
So it's not like
You can't use a
One-
half action.
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Okay.
You can,
okay,
The
okay.
only thing you can substitute is like a shove, like or a grapple. You
I
can
could
substitute.
shove.
You can do a shove for one of your attacks.
Gotcha. But I can't do like a somersault and end up right behind
I'm
him.
doing another defensive sword.
Check.
But if you
So
shove
one
him
does
down the
not
stairs,
So
On to
it
No,
only
you.
you
goes
only
if it-
only if you
we'll
hit.
both
Oh,
die.
So my
don't
second
wanna do
attack,
that.
same thing.
2 birds with 1 stone for Callie.
So do your 2d8
No, she likes
or do a d8 and then
Would you
So
say
5,
you like
6, 7,
Fury?
so 8
I think she's
points
And
just
then
a
roll
little
your-
weird.
roll your
A
second
little
D8.
bit. She's so happy and excited, and she's like,
So 8, so 16 damage.
so your armor class goes up to
8 plus 16.
so it's 24. He
I
just
have
he is-
24 armor class currently.
Wait, how?
"How?"
My
Because of his defensive flourish.
I add whatever I roll in the D8 to my armor class for this round. So I'm just all of a sudden.
you just see him like smooth like he's Zorro.
And then I'll do my offhanded attack as well.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Okay, and this is with the short sword, so 7 more points of damage.
Okay. He goes down. You see him drop to one knee, and you see this burst of necrotic energy burst out from him. He stands back up.
A lot of everything, but he's within my range, so
Oh.
that's all I can do.
Okay.
It's his turn.
He is going to, as the death ward goes off, his one protection, he will
Provoke
disengage
an
from you
opportunity.
as a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
Is going to use his action to turn invisible for the last time he's able to. And he's going to have to move past you.
But if he disengaged, he's disengaged.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but he's not disengaged from you.
That's
It's-
his bonus
it's
action.
your
That's
disengage
only
from
rogues
everyone.
You can't dash.
Really?
It's like you basically you
He
would
can
use
use
your
his
whole
action to dash,
action
though.
to pretty much.
oh, that's right, yeah.
So
It's
he
like
can't
using your
get very
whole action
far.
to stay out of combat.
30.
We don't know where he is, but he can't.
You don't
get
know where
very
he's
far.
at. No, but you
I definitely
have some semblance.
Your turn.
Well, like, where'd everyone go? I'm gonna look down this hallway.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20.
You do not see him. He's currently invisible.
Yeah, so I'm just going to. I guess stand.
So you could ask them, like,
Right, like, yeah, like, what happened, or where's Vince? I guess I would have seen him go into the hall.
so if someone responds, that's
And then.
essentially we're kind of like.
He's invisible.
So Enid,
gonna-
I think
Ash,
he's
Fury.
invisible.
I would say
I
Fury.
think he ran that way, but I don't know where.
I'll.
You can
Bring-
just dash because don't you have your spirit guardians out? So basically, you'd be hitting the whole hallway while you're just.
But do I hear their answer while it's still my
I would
turn?
say you could hear Fury or Ash, but Ash wouldn't say anything, so you could hear Fury. So what specifically do you say?
Am I able to
I would
get
be like,
closer
he's
now?
Yeah, you can
he's
get closer.
invisible,
Okay.
but he's here.
Okay, so you hear he's invisible, but he's here.
So can I smell from him?
So
yeah, you can.
So I was.
You can use your action. Yeah, you use your action to perceive for him.
I really don't. I can maybe move 5 more feet.
That's not.
You can use your
good.
action to dash.
Oh, and then my spirit
Your spirit
guardians
guardians
are
are
still.
Yeah. So
I'm just
if you
gonna-
dash, you get about to right about where Fury
So
is.
you're just like.
I get to. Well, I guess I get to Fury because then you're the one that answers
Yeah.
me, and but my spirit
How many
guardians are
feet
out.
beyond me is he?
roughly 10,
No,
I
he's
think.
he's only 10 feet.
Okay.
Because he was 10 feet from you, so he only moved about a total of. He was right here, so he's 15 feet away from you, and then 10 feet past you. So you get right up there. So he will have to start his turn in the Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And I was like, I was a 12 for
12?
perception.
Perception. Stealth check for him. Damage. you do not pick up this. You do not pick up the scent currently. There's just a lot of. It smells like ozone quite a bit in here. Quit passing ozone gas, man.
So
right.
who's
your turn now,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
what I'm going to do is blindly shoot a fireball 30 feet down the hallway
Okay.
because I know his movement can't be that much.
So 30 feet. What's the radius of fireball?
20 feet.
Okay. So it'll won't get him if you fire at 30 feet. The 20 feet
But-
will essentially get right to.
But he's 10 feet
But
away.
he's 10 feet away, so he would be right on.
So wouldn't 20 feet though would be what?
I mean, he'd be like
So-
10
right.
feet from him would be... It would
He
be,
would be
he would be
10.
right on
It would
it.
pass through.
So 20, 25, 30. No, is it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. It would be 20, like, so the 20
He
feet.
would be on it. He'd be on the cusp. 'Cause
So, like, I'm picturing it like this. So 5, 10. So if this guy's here, Fury, you're casting it. So
10
he's
feet
here.
away.
So he's 5 feet away.
10, 15. No, he's
Basically,
10
if
feet.
I move 5 feet,
Right.
I'm up to him. He's not. I have to move 10 feet.
So you cast it starting right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, no, yeah, you're right. He would be in
He'd be
it.
right on the cusp.
That's what you're saying. Because he's I'm picturing 2 blocks, 15 feet.
Right.
But he's actually
Actually-
15 feet, yeah.
He'll be in it.
Okay.
So
They get back up.
But you can't give him disadvantage, can you?
I'm out of all that anyway. But so again, you see me just fire
Come
a
on,
fireball,
Constitution.
and then it disappears. Yes. And
Nice.
Constitution
Also-
save.
also, is he 10 feet from?
We're about to find out. Do the damage.
No.
No, he's 15 feet.
He's-
In order to be in it, he's
Okay.
yeah.
Okay,
He's
so
15 feet away.
then
He probably has 1 HP. if that's the word.
Wow.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 26.
26. How do you want to do it?
I mean, I basically just let it loose, and I really imagine he becomes like visible and just like it's slammed against the wall from the force of it.
There you go. And so that's what happens. Is
I'm gonna drop my formula.
So now it's our safe house? Just checking.
Guys, we already killed these guys before, and they're back. You don't know this. We killed these guys before, not Vince. These other ones, like these same people. We already killed them.
Yeah, like what should we do?
Is there
about
something to do
that?
with this heart thing?
Yeah,
They're
we need to
fighting-
find their hearts.
What if we
I want
burn their
to
bodies?
check Vince's possessions.
It took them a little
okay.
while to
Make an investigation check.
What if we burn their bodies?
Well, we can try that. But
Let's take their stuff first.
Yeah, I want to see what they have.
Did you guys say they had some magical stuff?
I want to see this guy.
9.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the guy that I was at.
Okay. So you start going through his pockets and stuff. You do find 20 platinum.
Nice.
I
You
look specifically
rich
for
man.
the jar of smelly stuff.
A jar of smelly
That's the
stuff.
stuff that he wiped on his face.
Oh yeah.
I just want to look for that specifically.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
And I'm gonna look for other things.
11.
11. Looking through, you do find that jar in a pocket.
I just rolled natural 20 to investigate
For that guy, you find 40 gold pieces, and you do see that he has a nice short sword, but you know that it's
Natural
he's
20!
He's kind of an underling.
But he's a natural
You were saying
20
I'm specifically,
underling.
yeah,
Like,
you're right.
Take it.
That's why you
I
found
know.
40 gold instead of 20 silver.
And a short
I'm
sword.
gonna check this
40
guy.
gold is
Okay,
a lot.
go for it.
I know.
I feel like that's like a whole paycheck in this era.
8.
Which brings up
8?
the question:
Yeah.
why are we carrying around?
I
this
would say
much
the one thing that you
I
do
know,
find
we
is
need a
around his
bank.
neck. You do see that same
Does he-
symbol that you saw.
Those
on the wall.
exist, right?
I'm gonna take it.
Medieval
So
bank.
upset that I just can't.
Well, we can
Can't.
set you up with
Well,
an offshore finance account backed by the dragon in
I don't care
Alcazar.
if I stab where
His
his
horde-
heart should be and see what
His
happens.
horde funds the whole country.
I'm going to plunge my sword in where his heart should be.
Okay. Yeah, you feel resistance where, like a solid object there, like a heart
I'm guessing.
goes through.
And there's blood coming out and everything?
Yeah.
Well, he had a heart.
Let's check them all.
Should we check the others?
I think the hearts are of a loved one of theirs that's keeping them alive.
Was keeping them alive? Is keeping them alive?
That's how I am in.
So the heart that's
A
in them
beating
is
heart
not
from
theirs.
the loved one's chest.
So it's not
Made
their
an
heart that's in them.
anchor that will never rest.
So they can just put a different heart in and keep going.
Did you
I
say
don't
anything
know.
about your vision? No.
I don't think you said
Okay.
anything
No,
about
just to
vision.
Sinjin about the
Yeah.
dream.
Okay. Then I want to ask.
Yeah, just send in there.
Well, you explained a bit when we were in the room.
But it wasn't
This is
about
just-
like.
The vision that you saw was your brother. So, like, if you want me to
Right.
recap, are you
Yeah.
explaining it to him essentially, or do you?
Yes, because while Sinjin's doing this, I'll be like, I have a different theory.
Okay.
I
So
see through Nick.
what you remember was when Kelvin
Mhm.
was in there, you saw that. Are you ready? He got stabbed back in through where his heart would be, and you saw him beginning to perish. He fell down on his knees, and you saw him reach out to the heart that was on the table, released a sickly green-looking energy, and the heart began to beat.
Okay,
And
so
you
that
saw him stand up.
is his heart. But it was not in his chest, potentially.
No, you saw him get stabbed in through the back, and saw him beginning to die.
Okay.
That doesn't help me.
I think, okay, this is, Kayla thinks that they all still have their own hearts. And the heart that's keeping them alive is from a loved one. So, like, maybe Kelvin killed his father so that he could take his father's heart to stay alive.
And so long as that heart stays
It's
beating.
beating.
Then these hearts don't matter.
So their hearts don't matter. It's their loved one's heart that's somewhere matters.
So,
that's how I'm
hearing-
interpreting.
So these bodies
Does
will
that
come
make
back
sense?
to life, correct?
So that
Probably.
heart.
They took a while because we were gone for days before we got the message, so they're not going to instantly rise up. But
Well, better be safe. I'm going to go to Vince and the other magic one and cut their tongues out so that they hopefully cannot use magic when they are back.
Okay. What do you do with the tongues?
whoa, that's some crazy
You just
kitchen
see
stuff you're doing.
Furious.
Whoa.
Just go over and take the tongues.
If they're coming back,
I mean, while you're at
they
it,
won't-
should
they'll
we
be
cut the
less of
other
a
one's
threat.
ends off? I mean,
I mean, maybe we should.
yeah,
I mean,
let's
if they
But-
come back and they don't have legs, then they're gonna crawl around. I mean, I don't know.
the thing is, they can probably just sew them back on.
well, we can hide
Not
them.
if they don't have hands to sew with. We get rid of all their fingers, they got nubs. What are they gonna do?
Be my guest. I just want to stop the magic ones.
Okay,
I just want to burn the body.
okay.
We could try burning bodies. That might be faster.
Well, if you're gonna cut off all their limbs, you might as well just
Can I investigate
decapitate
this
them.
room?
I just
What?
cut out two
Investigate the
people's
room.
Go for it.
tongues.
Make an investigation
Just
check.
cut off some hands,
I'm
burn
bad
them in a
at
small
these.
pile. It'll be fine.
You
Just cut off their heads
15.
while we're at it.
15. Looking around, the biggest thing
Being
that you notice
strategic
is
here.
that
also we should
It is
take it with
what
us.
you
It's
do
really
see
smart, actually.
is that
Open
the
the bag
chair
of
that he
holding.
was sitting on,
The tongues in the bag.
there is a
Or else they'll
larger
put them,
chair
the tongues back on.
to his left. The one
You
that
can
he
throw 'em
was
in the bag
sitting
of
on, there'd
holding.
be a larger chair
I'll put
to
them
his
in the
left.
pouch I used.
A more
I had from my
intricate.
greater potion that I gave
Guys,
away.
I don't think Vince was the leader.
No.
He was in this chair, and look how fancy this one is. This is a Sinjin-worthy chair. That's a Trin chair right there. That is second rate. It's a good thing she's not here.
Beyond that, you just see iconography around. That's my word for the night. By the way.
Yeah.
Iconography.
It's a good word.
Gotta look it up. My vocabulary is lacking.
It grows when you're around him.
So the main
Only when we
thoroughfare.
play D&D. Oh no.
No, so you just see depictions of a mage. The first time that you've seen pictures of it, but you can see it's short-haired, white-haired wizard. That you can see that he just has a thin mustache over the top of his upper lip, and kind of yellowish hazel eyes, like a mix between that. And you see that he is wearing elegant purple robes with a green embroidery, and you can see that you can see pictures of him like reaching down to people and helping them up, and you can see then you see a depiction of various different scenes of him helping, of him getting the tower constructed. Shifts a little bit over more to the other side, and you can see the large gem being placed in the top of the tower. You look off to the right a little bit more, and you can see that people have come in and they've paid homage, and you can see him like creating a shield over top of this area, this valley. And then the next scene changes, and you see a lake, and you see people falling into it. Next picture, you see a completely blackened lake, and you see figures coming forth from the river or from the lake. You notice that the robes have changed from brilliant purple to black. You then see a picture of him researching, and that's what you see from there. There are a couple other depictions, but they're crossed out on the wall. What you can make out of it is essentially a group that had come to face against him. And the last picture you see is him writhing in pain. That's about as much as you can make out of it.
This was fun.
I just got more questions, not answers.
Enid, are you the daughter of a guardian? I feel like that's something you should have mentioned.
It's the first time I'm hearing of it.
My question is, why did they hiss
insight check?
when they heard that?
Insight check? Yeah.
Because I don't know them very well.
Why would being a daughter of one be...
22.
From what you can say, she's never even heard the term.
Do you think the
I figured
guardians
Talerian.
are the hearts of the loved ones because they're guarding these people from death? Meaning, if it's your father's heart, then you're the daughter of a guardian because his heart's keeping your brother alive. And
Yes, because otherwise I don't know why they'd want to kill me. That would make sense why they'd want to kill me.
Huh.
Right.
So does that mean your dad is actually dead?
Yes.
The theory is that the dad is dead and possibly her brother
Brother
is
is still alive.
not if her father's heart's keeping him alive. How does your mom fit into all of this, though? She was found murdered by your brother.
I think she was just a
Collateral.
15.
collateral damage.
That note.
Yeah,
you still
collateral
have
damage.
rings a bell. Something about it.
And I think if I was home, I would have been collateral damage.
We'll pull it out and simply read it again. Not necessarily to them. The lake and forest
Are you reading this out loud or no? Okay.
are overrun with the dead.
Message.
Hmm?
The hidden message.
I don't know what that one was.
Oh, we don't have that light anymore.
It was a black light. I never...
Oh.
I was just giving
Didn't
this...
you guys write it down?
I'm going to read the first part at least.
Was it the
Tethered to his soul. We must find a way in. Release the...
What night was that?
That was the night or the giant fight.
Oh, let me go back.
That's a while ago.
Or it was like the night after that one.
armor guy, Wallace?
Oh.
That's not... No.
Before we went somewhere with Tybalt, or during that. Hill Giants attack.
This is before the Psychowitz
Is that
fiasco,
the,
right?
No, that's on the. Death is the gate and the key is the.
That's what I have right before that.
And then it'd be after that one, maybe.
Well, then I got into my family drama.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find one of those black lights.
I don't think I wrote it down.
I don't think
Doesn't
it's.
seem
I don't know where anything is right now.
Yeah. It might be.
Where
in
did
the
we even
box.
find this?
You
It's
found
not in that box
You
because
found that
I ended
in
that
the
box.
cloak. In the cloak
Is
that
there a
was
black
in the
light?
Hill Giants.
Oh, in the cloak. Okay, let me
It
go
was in
back.
the cloak with the Hill Giants.
Oh.
It was the one that I gave to Trin knife because I forgot to say that you found it in there. It was right after you talked to.
Maybe.
I don't think we wrote it down because we're like, well, we have this in this pen. If
I
we
have
wanna
the
look
word
at
Demon's Blood Lake written down.
Before we got the rings,
It was during that same time.
death is the gate and the key is all I've written
it.
down.
Yeah, that's all I wrote down too because that was the.
Here, let me see
episode
the.
where-
Let me see the note.
Is there any way to kind of
Yeah, I can.
make it?
Wait. The traitor has been
There you
buried,
go.
and our secrets with him. VJ. I contributed.
John.
Thank you. Thank you,
Traitor
everyone
has
watching
been
it.
Buried. And their secrets with him.
They buried him.
And for some reason, the last two things stand out to you.
The last two paintings,
Oh, the last two pieces of that.
the V and the J,
B, J, or
V.
Victor.
Vince?
or Vince.
Vince.
This guy's name is
Jormund.
Vince what?
Master Jormund.
yeah Vince Jormund.
Oh, that's him. Why did I say that out loud?
I assumed Vince was just a
Like
pseudonym,
I thought
so I disregarded that part.
It's like you guys
this
saw the light bulbs
guy
and it'd be like
wrote
10 seconds
This
later. Light
letter,
bulb.
this piece of something.
Does he have anything in his cloak? Did you already check inside? Do I know
just
that?
looked for
I'm
the
too upset.
stuff.
I can't look.
Okay,
I didn't
now
find
wanna
much.
look
You better
for
check
other
his
stuff.
cloak.
All I looked for was the stinky
You
stuff.
wanna look?
Now I want to
Okay.
look on Vince more.
I didn't find much.
Can I check this guy's
20.
cloak specifically?
20. You do see that there appears to be the same scrawling writing on the inside.
Take that to
Of
theory.
the,
Nope, I don't know
the
that.
death thing.
On Vince's.
I can do
Right.
On
it.
his cloak.
Can I double check this
I
guy
can
just to
also do
make
it. You just
sure?
have to
you
tell
can do
me.
They do not.
They don't. Okay, only
Can
him.
you do some necrotic voodoo and reach in there?
Sure. I will
Product
do false life.
Well,
I don't know. Is that necrotic?
I mean, is
It
that
sounds
a
like it.
cantrip?
Oh, does it have to be a cantrip?
No, just don't
No.
waste.
Oh, it's one. Oh, it's Toll the Dead.
yeah,
Cantrip.
totally.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Necrotic,
necrotic.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Can you kill the dead on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You release
Ooh,
the
dead?
you release the magical energy.
Reach in.
Alright.
Oh, it's a box of tissues.
Let's see.
Enid's gonna have a whole stash of magical items.
Yeah, well, in her bag of holding, she's gonna play
Yeah.
with it.
Roll me a D100.
We still have the
So
list
your
figure, right?
D10 and a
So-
percentile dice.
Then how long has this actually been orchestrated? This
Is
whole
that this
Vince
one?
thing.
That's a percentile dice, and then roll a D10 with it.
That this one?
Yep. Roll both of those together.
Come on, 64.
29.
Well, those are also letters.
You. That's
sick.
interesting.
I'm
As
poisoned.
you
That's
start kind of
You pull out the puppy.
oh wait, no, you weren't investigating. You were investigating. So you start feeling kind of around, like looking through and stuff, and you see that as she's casting the magic on the cloak, you feel up around his arms, and you can see that there's apparently these bracers that are attached to his to both of his arms, and they appear to have some iconography of arrows.
Word of the day.
Very different
So,
things. But you
definition-wise, for anyone who's as illiterate as me, Iconography, the visual images and symbols used in a work of art, or the study or interpretation of these. A collection of illustrations
Guys,
or portraits.
he's got these cool bracers. I don't know what they do.
Roll me another D100.
You should
Should one of us put them on and see if they do anything?
I
Yeah.
assume one of the.
Pictures of.
10.
I don't think I have a need for them.
She shoots arrows.
Okay.
Just shoot arrows.
Let's see. Okay. Well,
I don't think that would really go with my outfit.
I do shoot arrows. So
Player's
I don't know if
hand.
Here, wait. We're gonna do a Venn diagram.
I am.
Oh, you have
Oh.
players in
I
there?
got
A
it.
3-1?
Mm-hmm.
What's the 3 things? Vince, Order of Daxur, and Enid.
Mm-hmm. We gotta figure out what's the brother.
Sinjin.
Death. Death.
Death.
So we have Vince over here.
Mm-hmm. Enid's over here.
This
You do
is,
notice that Vince's cloak
OOD.
is it's the same cloak he was wearing, the completely black one, but his did have that writing on the inside of it. So it wasn't green embroidered or anything, but it was just a dark cloak that had it on
Been
there.
undercover.
And the brother.
Sorry.
Can I take Vince's cloak?
You can.
Absolutely.
Take
you
Vince's
should.
cloak.
Took his cloak and his tongue.
Could you have just taken one of the dwarves that might fit
And
you a
we
bit
have
better?
both.
Ew.
The time. Well, that's what I have to
Christ,
write.
this'll
Everything in
fit
the
me
bag.
just
In my bag. I'm
How many
holding.
tongues do you have?
Theory.
He's gonna
Disgusting.
be pissed when he
Two.
wakes up.
2 tongues. That's gross.
2 tongues.
Mhm.
I
Vince
doubt they fought many people that
Plus
cut their tongues out.
and
after they
Minion.
died.
All right.
Well,
I doubt they fought many people who cut their tongues out after they died.
Make their tongue.
but most people don't worry about them coming back
so
to
you
life
reach
and
inside
casting
after
we
you
shall.
cast the magic and pull out, and your hands grab around the hilt. And so you slowly pull it out, and you can see that there appears to be a beautiful longsword that comes out.
Why do you always
And-
pull weapons out of clothes?
Always.
And
I roll.
it has
I made it be there.
a blade that is silvered and
You should start
black
your own
marble,
stand-up act.
like kind
like
of a
magic
coating
act.
throughout the entire
Nothing
blade.
up my sleeves.
The hilt is made of beautiful silver, and it has 3
Store
different
a bag
kinds
of
of
holding
some
in the
gold
cloak.
gems, emerald gems, and a couple purple gems. But yeah,
Guys, I found a sword.
That was in that
you reach
cloak.
in there again, and you
Long sword.
Too big for you?
I mean, I can wield it, but I wouldn't be as good with it as other people would. I'm guessing.
it's a +1. So +1 to attack damage and rolls. Just so you're aware of it.
I know we're both dex.
Plus 2.
What's your strength, Ian? I feel like none of us
Nah.
are strong.
I don't remember what I'm proficient
2.
with.
Trin was more the strength based.
Yeah.
Yeah, +2.
So I have a short sword. I have a short bow and a saber.
So this is a strength-based weapon.
At the very least, it
What's
could
that?
fetch a very good price at the right dealer.
Let's put it in the bag of holding for now. You have a +1 longsword.
Okay. All right, so you pull that out, and you also find 500 gold pieces
Oh.
I'll put those in the bag.
Should we split them?
and
or
50
go-
platinum.
Maybe we should split them up in case the bag gets lost.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we each take 100 gold and 10 platinum. 100 gold, 10 platinum.
So, yeah.
Well, I guess the last thing I want to do tonight is see if this room seems
Oh.
secure enough that if we take a rest in here, we think
Maybe if we throw the bodies out.
You can do all your things, you know, with the alarm and the.
I mean, we can do all that.
You
but-
don't know
Yeah.
We
based on the fact like the chair scares you.
Can we get out the other way though? We don't really know.
We can just
As far as we
burrow
know, we
into the
can't.
wall.
We can try.
I mean, we don't have any other options. Then I think we should just pick a corner here, set up watches, do her thing.
I think we could also just burrow into the wall and hide ourselves on the wall for the night.
Or why don't we try to go back and blast through the trap door?
Can I investigate the chairs?
The chairs? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aw. I always roll bad when it matters. 10.
10. You do find on Vince's chair what appears to be a small sigil-like insignia.
Guys, anybody want to take a closer look at this insignia?
Sure.
What do I do? An Arcana check?
Yeah. Okay.
So I mean,
It is a magical item, so you have advantage on that. So,
13.
I didn't care enough about it.
Okay.
13.
19.
It looks like it's something that could be placed in something.
Ooh, like a door. What do you think
19?
it is?
You think, like, based on the look of it, it appears to be a small button that could be attached to something.
Like a pendant?
Like something you would use on an immovable rod to make it go away.
That's like something I always had.
Let's take this
You
button.
should grab it.
Button. Have a button.
Oh, I thought it was carved in the chair.
Yeah,
No.
I thought it was.
I think
too.
it's the button.
It's like
that makes the
attached.
movable rod movable.
Gotcha.
Ooh, do we
Gotcha.
get an immovable rod?
Yeah.
So
Well,
what do
not
you?
yet,
so
but-
Sinjin, what do you think it is?
Didn't they let someone kill
Well,
a dragon with
she thinks
that?
It's a button that goes on
They
something.
teleported inside of it.
Oh, so should we like?
Teleported out.
You know that rod
And
back
it,
there?
it
Yeah,
stays
does it
wherever
go
it is
that
in
way?
space. Nothing can move
This
it.
is
Toward
what
the
that is,
stomach.
So I think we're
Yeah.
gonna
They didn't
go
kill
in
it.
there
Pencil
and make
went.
the rod go away.
I've been looking for that.
So we could go.
Why would I have taken that?
But I think we should rest first.
Do you want to rest closer to that door? Or you want to rest in here?
No, I don't rest with that door.
Yeah. So we'll just head back towards the
Towards
trap
the
door
door.
and rest there.
Okay.
With all
Alright.
of our things and
Can we not
things.
just rest in the bedrolls?
We can take the bedrolls if you want.
Yes. Take the bedroll
Take
so
the
we're
bedrolls.
slightly more comfy.
All right. So you guys take bedrolls, head back to
And I investigate
The-
them again.
you investigate them again. Make an investigation check.
Oh my gosh, this keeps getting worse. I'm done.
You do see the one that you're carrying, like a little centipede crawls across it. And
Yeah,
comes
okay.
through
okay. I never find anything cool.
it. So,
Never.
you guys are setting up for your long rest, and that's where we'll pick up next time. So,
Do we
well
need
done,
to,
guys.
Can we heal up or no? I mean, I
Not
didn't
yet.
actually get
Not
hurt.
Yeah.
not yet. We'll determine what happens next time.
We did it, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys sometime.
Yeah, when are we playing next?
See ya.
Well, I mean, I'll be streaming next Wednesday on this channel. Dark Cloud 2, be
Oh
there.
yeah.